wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie. And make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 359 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that you can find not just here. You can find us on Google, Apple, iHeartRadio, Spot. You know all the places by now. I hope. Leave us a rating if you do so. But we got a lot to get into. So, Carter, what's going on?
What happened to the #1 comic book news stream in this and any other universe?
I mean, I just
noticed that. I literally just noticed that for the first time.
Yeah, I mean,
in this or any other universe, including the motherfuckers that get mad when you say that we're the #1 comic book news stream because they in their feelings. I forgot about
they
that.
Shouldn't be boring. Yeah, but anyway.
Okay, first of all, Ernie. First of all, Ball Carter is not returning. My hair grows back extremely fast. Thank you very much. Watch your mouth. I do hope that everyone that could celebrate it. I mean, anybody can celebrate it, but we know who really should be celebrating it. I hope everyone had an amazing Juneteenth. Amazing. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are fantastic. Not to be confused with the Reed Richards brand of fantastic, where you can just ignore your family just because you want to go make a new toaster oven. No, I'm talking about beautiful and fantastic in the sense of you looking at yourself in the mirror. You are a fantastic Black person. Now that I got that out the way, there are some of y'all that need to be stopped. Some of y'all got some problems. I almost posted this in Ernie's Discord yesterday, but I felt like that would have been too mean. And then I asked Ernie about it, and Ernie was like, "Nah, just don't even give them the time of day." And I said, "Too late. I already said something."
Well,
because I say this with all the love and disrespect I can have at one time. If you're going to comment on comic book stuff, at least have the wherewithal to attempt to be current on comic book stuff. Carter, what are you talking about? I tell you, Ernie dropped a video yesterday, funny enough, at least that's when I saw it, in regards to some things that Marvel is fixing in regards to Bishop. The Bishop #1 came out. I rather enjoyed that comic, and I was shocked because it was Salad and Ahmed. Respectfully, that was a good little first issue. Where basically it's Marvel trying to, in the words of the Memphis WMC TV5 Thursday restaurant reviews, Marvel is trying to clean up the lore of Lucas Bishop. And there was one woman in particular that I'm bringing this up to y'all because I thought it was funny. There was one woman, she's one of the first comments on that video because she made several comments on that video.
Oh, she was crashing out. She was crashing out.
Yeah. You all will catch me on one of them. Leave me alone. I couldn't help it. I told Ernie this. I can't let the stupidity ride. But there was one woman in regards to Bishop that said that no one wants Bishop to be the grandson of Storm. They, meaning Bishop and Storm, need to be together. The reason that they are not together is because Marvel refuses to show and I quote, because it was in all caps, straight black love. Even though, if you were reading Murray Rosario Daily Storm series, Storm with a whole brother in that book for a good little minute. Also, that she doubled down on wanting Bishop and Storm to hit the skins because T'Challa and Storm was, and I quote again, because she doubled down on her stupidity. I said that comment as much on her stuff. The T'Challa and Storm relationship was brief.
Brief. So wait. So are we just changing what words mean?
So I say again to all of y'all, if you want to have an opinion on something, at least before I even get there, before I get to my main point, another thing that she said, and for what Ernie opened his mouth and had the audacity to spew his bile, Storm does not need Bishop as a grandchild. What Storm needs is Spike. Now, when I say Spike, I don't want you to think about James Marsters and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, not that Spike. Then Carter, what Spike are you talking about? I'm talking about the Spike from the kids' WB series known as X-Men Evolution. I'm pretty certain that this bitch thought that because Spike was on the cartoon, he was clearly in the comics. Now, I don't mean to call this woman out her name, but there's a lot of things that you said in all those comments that were very ignorant, that was clearly homophobic, and just wrong. So I say to all of you, if you're going to, I'm not going to say Black Mirror. That is nuts. That is
I mean,
nuts.
that's what Spike is. He's literally just Marrow, but a black kid who is inexplicably Storm's nephew or whatever the fuck he was.
So I say again to everybody, America, if you said it sounds like blackface AI, it is not, because she has a YouTube channel that I went to that no one is watching, and it was just a mess, girl. It was just a mess. But
see,
my point. If you're going to have an opinion on something, at least be current on the shit that you're talking about. And I'm not even talking about this week. Maybe last year. Maybe be as current as some shit you read last year. Maybe the beginning of the year. Just try to be somewhat up to date. But Spike, sweetie, Spike, and want Bishop and but Ernie, you about to say something. Because again, she said that T'Challa and Storm were my favorite brand of Hanes. Brief. What say you, sir?
I was gonna say you gave this motherfucker exactly what she wanted, some goddamn attention. Because for me, all I would have said is
unidentified mutants. Ignore.
And kept it pushing. Anyway,
I could do that. Then our loving weekly audience wouldn't be able to laugh at her.
That's what she wants. That's exactly what she wants. You ever hear about those kids? You ever about those kids that like act bad because like they want attention? Like they don't even care if it's bad attention. They just want somebody to pay attention to them. That's what that was. Like she like, I'm gonna tell you what she was hoping. She was hoping that I would reply.
You said something. Yeah, of course.
And that's why I let that motherfucker starve. Because I was like, because I knew, you know what it was? You ever see that movie Audition? You ever see that? Yeah, with the Japanese cat trying to get a date, and old girl just sitting by the phone in her room, just waiting for him to call. Oh, that's basically what she was probably sitting there like wait here, I got you here. For anyone who hasn't seen For anyone who has never seen box office masterpiece movie, this is one of my favorite films, actually, because it's just so strange and unusual. But yeah, like, old girl literally was just sitting slumped over in her apartment, waiting for that phone to ring. And that is, I promise you, she was probably sitting there refreshing the comments, praying that whoever it was that responded was me. But here's the thing. This is me though. This is me we talking about. So you know what? I saw that shit, saw it, looked at it, clocked it for what the fuck it was. It was just like,
we do not care.
It's so weird.
Well, because they were, because here's the thing. This is the most I'm gonna give. This is the most I'm gonna give this motherfucker. And then I want to talk about some actual important shit. Because we like there's three type of Negroes I don't argue with. StreamYard niggas, unboxing niggas, and wrong niggas. And two, and in the words of the great Dr. Kaori Knight, a wrong nigga and a wrong nigga only add up to a wronger nigga.
See, you always try to make yourself out to be, man, I'm not paying that shit no more. I ain't worried about these people. When you clearly just brought up like three, you got a real nasty habit of doing that. You got a real bad habit of doing that. You make me look some type of way real quick. Like Carter, she wasn't even worth it. But let me slide this in real quick.
That was just to make sure people remember. I might ignore folks, but I am also petty.
See,
and
now,
nothing makes those people nothing makes those people madder than me talking about them, but not saying their name.
See, and I already got the hat on. Do you want me to turn my camera all the way up to where you can only see me like right here?
Show.
He started this. Ernie started this. I just want to say one thing about one person, and he added more bullets to that AK. That's all I'm saying. This nigga made I'm so sick of him.
But no, but for real though.
Yeah.
Real. I jest. But the thing is that I'm gonna tell you why when you showed me that shit, I looked at it and just rolled my eyes, is because anyone who has read this issue of this book, you would know if you actually went to your shop and bought said book, or at the very least went on Amazon or Global Comics or something.
You can't make me believe that girl ever been in a comic shop, dog.
No,
you can't make me believe that.
And you know what? And I don't even like being that guy. I don't even like being like that. Oh, you're not a real comic fan or whatever. But especially towards women. But the thing is, for her, I'm gonna make a special exception, because if she did actually read this, she would have known that was because what was it? There was something I think she said where all I did was talk about Shard. I was like,
yeah, you didn't. That's what let me know. Okay, you just wanted somebody to tell you what happened in the issue. Yeah, that's what you was looking for.
Yeah, she wanted me to.
She
read
was
her
so
bedtime
mad you
story.
didn't talk about the entire issue cover to cover. You more so talked about the lore and canon shit that they're tweaking to, I guess, for the benefit of Bishop. So when I saw that comment, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you wanted that shit read to you because you can't afford them.
You wanted me to be like, so at the beginning of the issue, Bishop stands.
Show it to the class, Ernie. You
wait,
bullshit.
Here, wait,
You
hold
bullshit.
on. Wait a minute.
If you're gonna do the joke right.
Oh, wait, hold.
Oh, it was bag and board. My bad.
This is bag and board, Pip.
I couldn't tell.
I be,
I
I
read
be,
it. I thought you just pulled the motherfucker out like you was
oh,
reading it earlier.
no. See, so Bishop number 1 by Saladin Ahmed as writer, art by Mario Santoro, colors by Federico Blee,
Yeah,
letters by
I don't like
VC's
this.
Travis Lanham, cover artists David Parator, with other variant covers by Fabrizio De Tomaso, Kari Andrews, Scotty Young, and Tareen Clark.
I don't like how well you are doing this for like you were a substitute teacher at some point. Like that was a little bit too well.
Our story starts at Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. Whoever called New York the city that never sleeps
You ought to
didn't
be
mean
ashamed.
Sheepshead Bay.
You ought to be ashamed. That was almost like
Wait.
reading Rainbow levels, but I'm not
Right.
gonna give you that much. No,
Wait
I'm
a-
not gonna
wait
give
a
you that
minute.
much grace.
Wait a minute, I can give it to you better. What? Most folks out here are in bed by 11. I had other reasons for moving to the far reaches of Brooklyn, but the quiet's been a nice bonus. It's midnight now. My new neighbors are asleep. Not me. That day is almost
Show
here.
pay.
Oh, wait. Here, wait. I gotta show you. I gotta show you the
whole
page here.
class. You gotta make sure the whole class sees
Wait.
it.
Here.
Sweetie, pay attention.
Pay attention.
You gotta
Pay attention, everybody. Pay attention.
Can we
Did everybody
pause
see
real
it?
quick?
Can we
pause?
Wait, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that good?
Yeah, real quick. Y'all had a sovereign nation. You all had a huge, gigantic island to yourself. And now you have been relegated to Brooklyn. Not saying anything bad about Brooklyn, but
No.
I'm fairly certain to go from your own nation and your own island to being stuck in Brooklyn after the Knicks just won the finals. The fall from grace for mutants has been nuts.
Listen, take a look. It's in a book ad.
Like, that is wild.
Wait, it's a rip comic story, but he gone, girl. Goddamn. I mean, and look, here's the thing. If reading bedtime stories is your bag, I'm not hating, but here's my thing. Y'all know me. I don't read bedtime stories. I mean, even when I was covering books cover to cover, I never read them to anybody. Like I was like when I was doing like my shit, like when I was you being, I guess, part of the problem, I was still giving commentary. Like I talk about the thing that's happening because I feel like the thing that's happening is more important than just the overall story. I mean, the story is important too, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I feel like the meat and potatoes, the thing that you really need, thing that's going to help you grow up big and strong, is talking about the actual issue within the issue. And the same people that'll sit here and tell me, man, you're just a bootleg comics explain, you're just a bootleg comics story or whatever, they don't realize I'm not trying to be like them. If I wanted to be just like them, I would never show my face in any video. Well, at least in the case of like if I wanted to be like Rob, I would never show my face in many, if any, of my videos. I would just read the entire fucking book to you without really adding anything to it, and then or I would just read the book as is, like literally word for word, bar for bar, and not add anything to it.
Here it is, so we can move on. You can tell me if you think this is kind of gross.
No, go ahead.
I feel like the difference is you have some that will, again, this might be gross to you all, so viewer discretion is advised. You have some that will, wait, this is the Elite X1 saying an island to Brooklyn after the Knicks just won the finals. I feel so bad for Bishop right now, but here's my thing. I feel like some are it's like a mama bird and the kids. The mama bird eats the worm, pukes it into the mouths of the kids. That's what a lot of people want. They rather the shit just be just fed to them, as opposed to Ernie, who will go and catch the worm, look at the kids, and be like, "Now you go do it. I just showed you this."
Wait a minute.
Yes, yeah, T.O. Davis, he did.
I just saw this shit at the sound of Bishop's harmonica. Turn the page.
Turn the page. Wow.
Wait. Can I ask a quick question? Just real quick.
Yeah.
How would y'all feel if one day y'all clicked on a video and I did that shit? Like, I'm curious. How would y'all feel? Like, if y'all opened up a video and it was just me, I just me sitting there. I'm just reading you. I'm reading you. Like, I'm just reading a book to you, putting voices with it and shit. How would that make y'all feel?
I would think that you were trolling, yeah. And no, Jeremiah, I will not chill out on the Knicks, even though I didn't even say anything disrespectful to the Knicks. I just said, with them just winning the finals, I feel bad for Bishop because ain't no telling how much noise he is hearing. Them folks going to be celebrating for 5 to 6 months that they got them a chip. So, but no, I'm not going to chill them. Don't be a menace to society. And wait, what was that? Wait, the question is, which mutant gonna have that Spurs jersey on in the midst of them Knicks fans?
Ooh.
That's a fun question to ask. Who's gonna be wearing the Wemby jersey in New York? You know who I would think? Fucking Toad, not knowing any better, and then just wondering why he got stomped out.
Look, they're gonna wait, splash. I'll still give it a hype vote. Hey, you know what? Look, hey, look, you an absolute real one. By the way, when the stream is no longer live, make sure y'all use y'all's hype. Please and thank you. Use the hype. Use it on all the videos if you can.
Yeah.
That would be appreciated. But yes, I appreciate that because like I said, you know what? That would be the one. That would be the video that would blow up. That would literally be the video that would blow up. Me just reading a goddamn comic to people. That's exactly what fucking happened. But it is what it is. Whatever. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Said you'd be New Republic Comics, but with a better voice. You know what? It would be a nice. You know what? April Fools. That's when we're gonna do it. Man. We're gonna do like a whole brand change up for just like one day. I'm gonna drop several videos in just in the span of a week. Just like we're gonna drag that shit out.
I'll play that for a minute.
Oh no, I'd have so much fun with it. Because honestly, people don't know this about. I guess this is how you know people aren't familiar with how content creation works. My most popular video on my channel to date is a video, and here I'll pull it up. I'll even pull it up. I'll even pull up.
Is it still Wolverine?
No, it's still Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Do y'all know when I made that video, I didn't give a fuck about that video? Like, and what I mean by that, not that I didn't enjoy the comic, but like, I didn't give a fuck about making it. I just made it just to be making.
This is your job. You were just doing.
Yeah,
you were just doing the work. I got you.
Right. I was just doing my piece.
Yeah,
that's it. I wasn't like aiming for anything. I wasn't trying to I honestly didn't even think it would do particularly well. It's one of the shortest videos I've ever put out. And you know what? One of the most common comments I remember from when I made that video, and I didn't realize people were making fun of it at the time because I just wasn't really paying attention to what people were saying, in its entirety. But one of the most common criticisms in that video was that you'll know, like in my videos, like nowadays, at least I think I am. I'm real good about cutting out my ums and ahs and long spaces between things that I'm saying in my edited content. Well, in that video, I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just was talking. Like it was literally just me, cut the mic on, talk about the book, and in the conversation.
Go on about your business. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of those common criticisms was that, like, I was like, oh, I need to put this on, like, ×2 something, whatever the fuck speaks. It's taking so long. I was like, dude, it's a 6-minute video. I was like, it's not that serious. But that said, that video, and here, hold up, there you go. That said, I felt like when I edited that video, I was just slapping images together. I wasn't really putting a lot of love into the editing for it. I just threw some shit together and moved on with my day.
Mhm.
It blew my mind that that video blew up the way it did. And that's kind of how this works. It's the videos that you don't put a whole heap of a lot, like of my most popular videos, that I have ever made,
Mhm.
at least if I looked at the top 5, 3 of them were videos I didn't give a fuck about. Like, I'll pull it up. Boom. This Wolverine video, didn't give a fuck about it when I was making it. The Justice League 6th Dimension. I mean, I enjoyed the story, but honestly, I just made that video because I was bored. And I didn't put much, if any, love into it.
Oh shit, that was the Scott Snyder run. I was like, what the fuck is the Sixth
Yeah.
Dimension? I'm like, oh yeah, the Scott Snyder run. And I got
Yeah.
rid of that run.
Yeah. Also,
I forgot about
the Action Comics. I mean, I thought the book was interesting, but I just did the video just because I couldn't think of anything else to talk about that wasn't X-Men at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was like you know, and then but truth be told, the Rob one was just me having fun. That was actually fun. Yeah. For the
That
most
nigga's such a
part.
bully. That nigga's such a bully, bro.
That was fun.
He is such a fucking bully. It's
I am.
ridiculous. He is such a bully.
I am. I'm a terrible person. I admit that. What was it? People always it's funny. People will often tell me, be like, man, you know what, Blerd? You're not a nice person. Like, as if I would be offended. Because one of the things I say the most is I'm not nice. I'm kind, but I'm not nice. Even my wife and kid would tell you that.
Man, I wouldn't even say fucking kind because okay. I want to say this about that Rob video that I still think to this day is wild because I haven't really spoken on that Rob video because I have nothing to do with that. That's you and him. One thing I have noticed is that you are the one who gets blamed for calling him a coon.
Yep.
That's the one thing that trips me out about it. That the whole thing started because someone on Twitter did it. So like that person is just chilling somewhere. He was probably hyping in the living room, watching the finals, sipping a fucking, I don't know, a Bud Light or some shit. I don't know. But to see that dude just got away scot-free and then just like Doctor Strange your ass into just being the one who called him that shit. I thought that was pretty wild.
Well,
I thought that was pretty wild that like you were just given ownership of calling him that.
Oh, no. See, that's just normal because a lot of people who watch my videos or like follow me like on social media, just threads or whatever, I get blamed for a lot of shit and I just let it ride because there's nothing I can say that'll change it. Because case in point, I even pointed out in that video how I initially defended Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I'm not going to hold you. I can't say this with 100% certainty, but I'm almost positive at no point in that video did I actually say I don't think I actually like. I was.
You said it without saying it, putting in all them goddamn coon sound effects. You said it. You said it.
Well, no,
we're not doing that today.
Well, no,
not
it
a
was
day
like,
after Juneteenth. No. You said that shit with them sound effects.
Well, wait a minute. First off, I do want to say, because I did mean to say this earlier. Happy Juneteenth to my free niggas and my free niggas only. Sick Negroes and buck dancing niggas don't get to celebrate. Sorry. That just I don't. That just is what it is. I can't. We don't. We don't allow. We don't allow sick Negroes to celebrate. But that said, no, because okay, yeah, not and I'll make this more broad because it does cover a lot more bases. But yeah, I got blamed for that, even though like I clearly held up a tweet of someone else calling him. I did blur out their names. That maybe that's why people think that it was me that said it. But I mean, if you watch the video, it becomes very clear that I'm talking about someone else having talked about him. But that said, I got blamed for that. I also got blamed. This is something I think hasn't really been talked about as much by myself, but when we were doing the DC blackout thing, there were people who claimed that I was not giving energy to black indie comics. Like I was like, oh, why don't you just buy some black indie comics? But that was why when I made that last video in response to why the blackout ended, I actually showed the clips of every time that I made a video about DC So White, how in each of those videos I literally told people to go buy black indie comics, even listed black indie comics in the description for the video. And then here's the thing, Carter. There were black indie comics creators, some people I even fuck with, who were out there on social media claiming that we weren't uplifting black indie comics. Now, Carter, I don't know if you paid attention to this, but almost the entire time and even before that, that the thing was going on, you know what people weren't paying attention to, Carter?
What's that?
They were not paying attention to all the times I was talking to either mainstream black comic creators or black indie comics creators, and the times that we talked about black books. Case in point, they completely ignored.
You're right.
They completely ignored how I was talking about my boy John Cooley's book Rise of the Golden Dragon. They completely forgot how we were talking about Crownsville.
Well, let's stop there real quick because those are more recent. I want to move away from that. Again, this is one of the reasons I kind of ignored the entirety of that whole thing, just because every time I would see somebody say, well, he doesn't say anything about black indie stuff, I knew that wasn't true. Whoa, it scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, well, I mean,
knew that wasn't
I'm
true.
gonna bring this up here.
Like, people will say, well, that's just him doing it recently to like save Facebook. It's like, no, since I've been on the Blerd Cave, this has been a thing for several years. Like, what are we talking about? Like, y'all just, that's the people that aren't, that's just people that don't watch. Like, what are we talking about? So that's why I ignored it, because I'm like, well, I know that's not true. We've done that since I've been here. So I just chalked it up to like, yeah, y'all just want something to be mad at, and y'all don't like him, so you not finna watch his shit to see where you were wrong. Right. Because you can't be wrong because you don't like him.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's people
that's what that was.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, and like I said, I'm not, you know what? I should name names, but just to be pleasant, I'm not gonna name names. But
that's what pisses me off. That's where Ernie and I have gotten in, not like argument behind the scenes, but that's where I've been kind of tight, because I feel like it's valid. It's valid now. And like, if you're getting disrespected and bad mouth, and they're just able to tra la 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 la. I think that pisses me off. But at least, like I told Ernie before, I'm somebody that's more so confrontational. I don't know.
Well, it's that was so here's the thing. And this was the thing I kept saying, because the people who kept saying that we weren't talking about Black indie books, even though we actually clearly were. I even made a whole video showcasing a bunch of different Black indie books that I had either bought or had been sent or reviewed or something. And the thing that I kept bringing up was that the people who were complaining, they were people who, it wasn't that I don't talk about Black indie comics, it's that I wasn't talking about their Black indie comic. And the thing is, you know, I think that, okay, first off, the reading comprehension level in America is in the toilet. Like, they say that it's 5th grade, no higher than 5th grade level, but I think it's actually lower. I think the average reading level of America is like not even 3rd grade level. I think it's like 2nd grade level, if I'm being really honest. Just based on some things I've seen people say to me after I have either typed something out, like, and Carter knows this about me. I think anyone who knows me well enough will catch this as well. I'm very careful about what I say. Most of the time. Not all the time, but I mean, more often than not. If I have something very definitive to say, like if you see me post something on social media, please believe I thought long and hard about it before I said it. You know, so and when I say thought long and hard about it, I mean I edited it. I went back and made sure that I said it right as much as I could. So whenever somebody like misinterprets something I said, shit irritates. Like, honestly, someone misinterpreting what I said pisses me off more than someone talking shit about me. Because, you know, people talking shit about me, that's nothing new. That's gonna be for the rest of my life. I accept that shit. You know, people have been talking shit about me since I was a kid, so I'm good. There's literally nothing anyone can say to me, like, you know, in terms of like of trying to insult me, that is going to make me angry. Like, and I just want to make that clear, just in case, you know, because I've had people literally try to do it. Like, there were people every time I say it, people are like, oh no, I'm gonna be the one that pisses them off, and I'm like, nah, you like you would have to actually know me. You no stranger on the internet is ever gonna be able to make me feel fucked up about myself. I'm sorry, just it ain't gonna happen. People who know me really well have a hard time doing it. Let alone a fucking stranger. Please, wouldn't let that shit happen to me. Anyway, no, people do that shit all the time. They take shit that I say and they take shit other people say and attribute it to me, because there were folks trying to say that they were trying to claim that I don't like Black indie comics, that I don't actually support Black indie comics, that I don't ever talk about Black indie comics. Despite the fact that I've literally, especially lately, but I mean, really, you know, here's the thing, and I think this is why, and you know, I don't want to give these people any excuse, but I think the reason why people think that I don't support Black indie comics is because of the way that I support Black indie comics. So basically, they see that they'll go to my main page and they'll just look at
Videos.
They'll just go to the videos. They don't look at the live stream.
Yeah.
Because, and this is also the other reason why too, is because, yeah, I don't typically make videos dedicated to talking about Black indie comics specifically, largely because, to me, just based on my experiences, whenever I make videos about comics, whenever I talk vaguely about a comic, those videos don't do well. And when I talk about a Black indie comic, I'm not going to do a Black indie comic the way I would do like a Marvel or DC book, because I don't give a fuck about either one of them. You know, I know you're going to go to the shop. If you go to the shop, you're going to buy that Marvel or DC book anyway. Like, there's nothing I'm going to say or do that's going to change your fucking mind on that. But a Black indie book has a much steeper hill to climb. So I'm not going to do a fucking House of X, Powers of 10, full cover to cover breakdown of a Black black indie comic so that you have an excuse not to go buy it. Like, and you know, and this is something that's even crazier. I've actually encountered some people in the black indie comic space who do want me to do that. And I don't think they realize it's not going to go the way that they think.
About their book?
About their book, about their own book.
Then why the fuck would I buy it if he just gonna tell me everything that's in there? That's wild.
It's crazy. No, this is Shane. They want dedicated
why would I
videos.
Why would I go to a Kickstarter and support it if he told me everything that's in it? And if he told me everything that was in this one, he'll probably do another video. He'll probably do a video on the next one. So I can keep up with that joint. Oh no, that book is fire.
Oh
now I can say that. Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird one. That's a weird one.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. They want they want us to like because y'all remember some of the videos I did during like that, like because that's what they want. They want me to give them that Hoxpox treatment. They want me to take the book cover to cover, break it down panel by panel, tell you first off, they want me to tell you all the history of their book when their book hasn't even been out a month. So like there is no fucking history. It's like I can do that with like an X-Men video because there's like 70 plus years worth of history for me to dive into and call back to. With these books, there isn't that. So so that gives me even less to talk about. But so it basically means what you want me to do is line by line here. You know, first up, I shouldn't pick up this book because this is not the person who said this, but I'm gonna use it as an example because it's one of the closest books to me. But what they want me to do is they want me to pull up this copy of Blackenstein. David F. Walker does not want me to do like a line by line read. I want to put that out there. But no, they want me to take this monster of Blackenstein, read it cover to cover, and break it down in such a way that now you don't have to go buy Monster of Blackenstein. And here's the thing, I'm not going to do that. I'll tell you about it, and I will bring on the creator of the book to talk about it with you, to talk about it with me to you, so you would feel enticed, because I want you to go buy the fucking book. Now, even like you go to like videos I did like for They Choose Violence or like Black Defender, I didn't tell you everything that happened in those books. I just talked about it.
I disagree with that, Elite. He said, this sounds like they want you to sell the book for them instead of it selling off of its own merits. No, you're not understanding. Because if that's what they wanted, if they wanted him to sell the book for them, they wouldn't have him tell them the entire goddamn book. That's not selling the book for them. If he tells you every single solitary page and panel that's in it, that's not selling it.
I do agree with Elite in so much that that's what they think will happen. They think it will sell the book for. Well, also it's free marketing. It's free marketing for them. Because here's the thing, reality check. Nobody, outside of like maybe a handful of people, and it's largely because they paid me to do like promos for their book to put them with like my more popular videos. Yeah, that has happened before. But like bringing somebody on for an interview, no one has ever paid me to do that. Like that's I don't charge. Like the only thing I charge people for interviews is give me something that I enjoy. Like if I don't enjoy the book, you will not get an interview. Sorry, it just is not happening.
We've had a few of those.
Yeah, I used to do in the past. I have done it. I have done it before in the past. However,
I remember one because I was there. But you know where my mind immediately goes to the nigga turtles. You remember that one?
Right? Yeah. You know what? That dude got so mad at me for that.
Hey, dog, we have been so nice because here's the thing: we not finna subject y'all to mess. Could you imagine Elite X1, LL Melvin, Tubes the One, Shane the Watcher, T.O. Davis, Wolverine, Super Machine Mud? Can y'all imagine we just do a live interview with somebody talking about the nigga turtles?
Teenage Mutant
That was a real
Ninja
thing.
Turtles. Teenage
Somebody
Mutant
wanted us
Ninja
to promote
Turtles.
for them. The art was
Teenage
bad.
Mutant
The story was
Ninja
bad.
Turtles.
This was clearly not going nowhere. When Ernie showed me this shit,
Niggas in
dog,
a half shell. Nigga
that's how
power.
I got. That's how I got sober and stopped smoking because I thought I was high when he sent me that. I thought this can't be real. This can't be real. That this dude is doing the nigga turtles.
No, it like, and he's not lying. It was we had someone that wanted us to interview them for their Kickstarter project. Yeah, and once again, it was there. Now there were a lot of reasons why. Like it wasn't even just the one thing. It was a confluence of things that happened that made me not want to do it. The Carter talked to me about it was the main one. But like, I also went back and kind of looked at some things going on with the Kickstarter, and I'm not gonna hold you. I saw some sketch shit, and if you've been on Kickstarter for as long as I've been on, and you've backed as many Kickstarters as I've backed, there's certain shit people can say in there, like, "Hey, this is my Kickstarter pitch," yada yada yada, woo woo. There's certain shit people can there's certain shit people can say that'll make you go, "Huh." And that was one of those situations. It like honestly, everything else I could have let slide, but it was when honestly, y'all don't trust me. It would have
Heroes in a do rag, nigga power.
Nigga power, yeah. They are the world's most feared. Oh wait, no wait. They are the world's most cleanest fighting team.
I need a red card, damn it. That comment deserves a red card. I need a red card. Jesus Christ.
Take the card out. Hey, it's appropriate, man. World Cup.
We need to move.
We do. Okay, look, I'll just say this, and then we'll keep it pushing because we've been going for a minute now. I just realized. Okay, so real talk. There you go. Hey, look, Dick, that's the closest I got. Boom, right there. Where my red cards at? God damn. Donnie with 360 waves. That is crazy work.
I'm getting hot now. Let's move on. It's too hot in here. I'm too. Oh, bro. Oh,
okay.
Man.
So no, the real thing. The real thing. And you know what? Gavin's here, so I kind of want to brag on Gavin for a little bit. Because
Big Money Gidry.
Man, bruh. Oh my God. I swear to God.
Dog. I just want to say this one thing and we can move on.
Yeah.
The turtles having a do-rag with electrical powers. I'm a good 85% certain that if Donnie had powers, Ernie would have subjected me to reading that shit.
I mean, hey,
if
look.
Donatello was the one with the electrical powers, I really think Ernie would have forced me to read that shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
That would have been in the pool box. That would have been deep in the pool box. Just off rip.
Yuck.
That would have been deep in the pool box. So we got a Gavin did a little drop. Gavin.
Yep.
Gavin took a moment from wiping his brow with all that Central City green. Donnie Shiesty is wild.
Wow. Dog. I could not imagine seeing them turtles in a shiesty man. No, Gavin Gidry, keep it on brand. No,
no. I'm not gonna let it happen. I can't do it. So, Gavin hit us with the drop. Now, some of y'all, look, I'm not. Look, I know. Some of y'all are gonna be like, man. Here we go. Blerd's out here trying to shill. He's suddenly trying to shill another book But here's the thing. If for whatever reason, if you're going into your shop, because I think it comes out this week, I believe. I might be misremembering timelines, but I want to say it is this week. Maybe possibly. And Gavin, correct me if I am wrong in my assessments, but I believe Flash number 30 was it 34?
34. It's 34.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Flash number 34 is fast approaching. And there was a I believe this was
out this Wednesday. Yep.
This Wednesday. That's what I thought. Okay. I was almost positive. But there was
Yes, we are. I sent this to Ernie. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Y'all might want to go pick that up because I'm gonna just say it right now. I think this is officially a collector's item. I think, me personally, I think it's a collector's item. And you know what? If anyone were to bring this book in front of me, I would sign it. I would sign it. Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't be worth shit, but but I would sign it if you wanted me to. But no. There's a preview that the Gavin dropped, and it actually shows them Blerd Cave boys. Yeah, it shows them Blerd Cave boys in hanging out at I think we're at Terrific Tech. I think hanging out at Terrific Tech, hanging out in the cafeteria. Man, we out here just we just out here holding it down for Mr. Terrific. But look. Wait a minute. Now here, I want to see if anybody can spot. I want to see if anybody can spot. Can anyone figure out where we are? Like, I'm curious. I just want to see. I just want to see if anyone can spot. Wait a minute.
Enhance, fool. Enhance.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Goddamn. Wait a minute. Is it? Motherfucker. Goddamn. Motherfucker. Goddamn. We in there. Hey, I'm just saying. Central
I don't
City?
think Ernie had seen it yet. I just when I saw Gavin posting, he was like, "Oh, look at that," and I'm like, 34. I said, "Oh no." So I looked through it. Okay, we got McGraw, we got Terrific Tech. That's cool. Hairline is wait. Oh no! And I saw it.
It's like, yeah.
And I just sent it to Ernie and said, "In living color." That's all I said. In living color.
Hey,
Lord,
you know
Jesus.
what? It was Blerd Cave sponsored by Terrific Tech. Oh, God.
That's too cool. That is too cool. It's funnier because I have that fucking Lupe hat on. That's what makes it funnier to me. That's why I can't stop laughing.
Wait a minute. Does that look like I'm getting interrogated? Hey, but here's the thing though. They ain't gonna buy me no Burger King and make me snitch on the squad. But no, 34, y'all. 34, y'all. We in there.
That boy said y'all are wearing the exact same outfit you're wearing right now. Wait, we are?
Almost. Actually, you know what? I should have went and I should have went and got more prepared. But yeah, it's pretty fucking close. It's pretty like it's a shirt I would wear.
Dude, you can't tell me anything. I'm gonna flash comic. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And here,
Thank
this
you
is
for that. You did not
yes.
have to do that. Nobody asked you to do that, but you did it, and it's all love. It's all appreciated. It's funny as hell that like I'm just in there, and I survived. Yeah.
We both look. Hey, for that
you
Gavin.
were. There was never an issue. It was me.
Oh yeah,
I ain't saying nothing about the Saints in weeks now.
look,
Until this came out.
Look, I don't know if y'all saw it. He shuddered when he said Saints because he was scared he was gonna say something. But no, that so we're the final Blerds.
Lord,
you know what? For this, Gavin, you gotta get one of these. You gotta.
Yeah, we gotta drop one of Clues bombs for
your
boys being in Flash number 34. Like we're a part of a thing now, and that is gangster. That is absolutely gangster. What would be even more gangster for us to do is get caught up on all these fucking super chats.
Yeah, we should probably do that. That's a thing we should. It's a you know what these are legitimate problems that we're going to address. So here I'm going to start all the way from the bottom and take us all the way to the top because we got some Streamlabs super chats over here as well. Let's start with Levester the Samurai with the 20 bomb. Says Juneteenth all month and go Knicks. Yeah. Hey, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy for the Knicks. I'm happy for the Knicks. Because the Knicks were the butt of a lot of jokes for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So look. And
all
also,
they had was Spike Lee, and he ain't even from New York.
No,
Spike Lee done bamboozled y'all. How many of y'all ass did not know that? Spike Lee from Atlanta like a motherfucker, did y'all? He just full on.
Well, yeah, it was
on Nick Drip.
But I love it because don't get me wrong, I like Wemby and all that, and I know everybody wanted to do the Attack on Titan memes and this, that, and the other. But my thing is, when you got a team that's literally like the Spurs ain't hurting. The Spurs ain't hurting. Okay, they're not hurting.
They're always going to be good, no matter what. It's weird.
This year was perfect for the Knicks. Like they literally did. They got to have like they got to pull a Cody Rhodes. They got to pull a Cody Rhodes. They got to finish the story.
Hey, dog. At least it only took Cody 2 Royal Rumbles.
Right.
It took the Knicks 50-something goddamn years, boy.
well, no, it was, you know what it is? It's the fact that, seeing how electric New York was, like the city of New York was, how everybody was rallying around the Knicks. Like it gave it seeing people with that kind of hope is just infectious.
Yeah.
And I love to see shit like that. I love to see shit like that. And that it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. So I was like, I'm not even a Knicks fan, and I was happy for the
I'm not a
Knicks
Knicks fan. All jokes aside, it took those brothers 53 years to finally get a chip, and they got one. You can't be mad at that. You can't.
Oh,
you can't. That is, hey, you have to give them their due. It gives me hope.
When you say it like that, god damn.
They ain't won since the Vietnam War. That is insane.
That is diabolical.
But no, I love New York because Memphis is the same way of just being passionate about their team. Winning season, losing season, they love their fucking team, and you can see that when they finally win one. So it gives me hope for the Grizz when we win ours someday. But yeah, you can't do anything but have a smile on your face that the Knicks finally got them one. You can't.
Yeah, no, 100%. We also got one from that boy Jeremiah with the 2, says just showing support. Happy Juneteenth. Hey, we love to see it.
Hey.
Man, we got the boy
Godzilla.
Gojira. Let them fight. We got our boy Devontre with the 25. or 25 minutes ago, but with the Blur Club Gold, which is damn near that much.
Bringing everybody to the golden age. I feel you.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Look, just gifting, just out here gifting, just boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. Man, just hooking them up. Man, what the fuck? I love to see it. Say, y'all.
Now, this is the one. This is the one that got me from LL Melvin. He gave us $2 for a super chat. He said, "Y'all are the UGK of the comic scene." Here's my question.
Oh God.
Which one of us is in the shadow realm right now? Because Pimp C is no longer with us. So which one of us would be Bun B? Which one of us is Trilogy? That's my question now. That's my question.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't even, I'm scared to know the answer to that, actually. Just, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I
feel like LL Melvin didn't know or forgot. Yeah. Pimp C is gone big time.
Oh yeah. Look. Pimp C is gone to the upper room. Oh, but but I still love it. We also got Highlight 915 with the 41 months of the Blur Club Gold Mine. Says happy blackity black Juneteenth. Want to give a special shout out to Dennis Cowan putting his entire foot in that Nightwing series. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people forgot that Dennis was on Nightwing. He's been doing a fantastic job with that book.
It was just a one. I thought it was like an annual or a special or something. I didn't know he was like on it. I said,
yeah, he's on it. He's I think the way he said it, he's on it till he ain't. I think he didn't say that exactly, but it was like something along those lines that he was on it till he ain't. Also, shout out to Dennis Cowan getting inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame. First off, that's a it's like, and honestly, man, it made seeing Dennis on Nightwing kind of makes me sad because like he should be on more books. Like he should be doing more. I don't want to put work on the motherfucker, but like
that's all I'm finna say. I don't know. He is a little seasoned. He might not want to do all that goddamn work.
I mean, that's true. That's why I said I don't want to put work on him, but I'm like, man, I wish Dennis still did like more interiors because like that's the thing I think people forget about him is that like, dude, his line work is wild. Like it's just wild, but yeah. Like matter of fact, because when okay, so I'm gonna tell a little bit on myself. When I was a little kid and reading Hardware back in the day, that was one of the artists that like okay, there were two artists that I used to like really pay attention to back around that time frame, back in the early 90s. It was Dennis Cowan and Jim Lee. And I used to study both of their shit, trying to like copy what they did. And I will never profess to ever be half as good as either one. Dennis was the one that like that I felt his style was just so like it was visceral, like it was very like I don't know, just it looked like just really good. Anyway, neither here nor there. Or in the words of a world famous wrestling commentator, Taz, I digress. And we also got a Streamlabs super chat over here from Maxi Fang with the 5.
Hey.
Says happy Juneteenth, y'all. In regards to people talking shit, I always use the mantra of still I rise, bitch ass nigga.
Okay.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to steal that. Says y'all are true inspirations and motherfuckers intimidated by y'all greatness. Feed off the haters. That is 1,000. Thank you for that. That is like I said, that's 1,000%. So the reason why, and I want to just real quick, I'm gonna give a little bit of backstory on why I kind of went in. I took this opportunity to kind of talk about this a little bit earlier today. Something happened. Not to me, but friend of the channel, Francesca, who some of y'all might know, Francesca Ramsey. She used to have a show on MTV called Decoded. She also is some of y'all might also know her as the leopards. I didn't think the leopards would eat my face lady, the black lady that has a little ukulele singing the song about the leopards eating faces and shit. I think she even sang it in Spanish once. She made a post earlier this morning, and it made me it made me think about a lot of things, you know, more like and stuff like that specifically. But she was basically talking about how when she here, I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit so y'all can see a little bit better. But no, she was talking about how the Streisand effect and people misunderstanding your work. When I was doing MTV Decoded, there were literally hundreds of petitions floating around demanding I be fired. Mind you, I created the show and sold it to MTV, so they couldn't fire me, LOL. Of course, I wanted to make content about these ridiculous petitions, but thank goodness I didn't. It just would have sent them traffic. Point is, artists have every right to defend themselves and their art, but it's not always the smartest move. That's why the reason why this came up was because I was thinking about that. Like, yeah, I was kind of thinking back to like there were like tons of people that were talking, and not even talking about the DC So White shit, but like even like before that, there was people talking shit about me. There was people talking shit about me because of the Rob shit. There was people talking shit about me before the Rob shit. And I never really made videos addressing any of those people, because that's what they wanted. There was shit that happened recently where people were talking shit about me. Didn't address it because I was like, that's what they want. That was why all that came up. It was fresh in my head at that point. Also, boom, we also got that boy Jeremiah says, real quick, what drawing tablet should I use for comics? Okay, so depends on what you are seeking, because if you want like a just like you want like a tablet, like something loose that you can just walk around with, I've got a couple of suggestions. I would get either an iPad Pro, get Procreate, or something like that, or you can get this is a XP Pen Magic tablet that I have here. It's good for that, though. I will say I think the limitation is if you want to use like Clip Studio on the tablet is kind of I ain't gonna hold you. It's kind of jank. It's kind of jank on tablets, in my opinion, because the studio features are like you have to be in studio mode to really like do anything with a comic, and there's shit that you just can't do on that. So I would say if you have a desktop and you want to do desktop things, I have this right here in here. I'm gonna give myself the one just for a moment. You probably won't. Well, here, let's do this. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay. Almost fucked up my camera for a split second. But this right here is an XP Pen. This is a Artist 24. I think it's an Artist 24 Pro. Which is basically just a way of saying this a 24-inch screen. That's what I use. To do my shit with. And I love it. I think it's great. I basically use it for everything, pretty much. Sometimes I even use it to make thumbnails. Some of the thumbnails y'all get. I mean, I don't create the thumbnails so much in Clip, but like I'll like sometimes when I put like lettering on it, I use the lettering in Clip Studio.
We are caught up, sir.
Yeah, we're caught up.
With that said,
yeah, let's go. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh.
What'd you see?
Hey, look, I'm here for it. I was reading some of the chat. Look, but it was Wood Grain Gundam say happy Knicks got a championship and dope mayor in the same year. It's crazy how that works out. Eric Adams could never.
That's
also,
still a hell of a fucking name, dude. I said it when he joined the Discord. Wood Grain Gundam is nuts.
I love it. I love that. Also, B Cryptic 38 said hi guys. Blerd his cute thick friend, no homo. Hey, it's It's 2026. All homo.
Do you know
I'm
what?
like this. Lean into it.
Do you know what Wakams is? You don't mess with Wakams. I feel like that's more of
Wacom's,
an
yeah,
art.
it's
Yeah, what is that?
it's so that's like kind of like a standard in tablets. My thing with those is that I think they're just expensive just to be expensive. Like my
Gotcha.
experience with them is
Yeah.
the different, like I think if you're like super duper like ultra mega like inclined to working digitally, maybe you'll notice like a subtle difference between the two, but for me, I've never noticed the difference. I used to
Okay.
have one. I actually started with one way back in the day, like back when they didn't have screens. Back when the tablet was literally just a pad that you drew on, like so basically you had to look at the screen almost as much as you looked at like where you were like drawing.
Oh,
Because it was like it would be like me drawing on this, but I couldn't see
but you got to look up
anything.
that. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah,
nasty. That sounds nasty.
yeah. That was like a long time ago. But now they all have screens. They're like you're actually seeing what you're drawing. But no, the XP pen, I would say for my money, I think my money was well spent. And at the end of the day, everybody's different. I know there's some people that like to use like Adobe Photoshop to draw in. There's people that like to use Clip Studio Paint. I'm a Clip Studio Paint guy just because it's specifically for making comics and doing like art and shit, as opposed to Photoshop being kind of more general. Like there's so many assets within Clip Studio that you can use. Like there's all kinds of different brushes and pens, most of which are free. Yeah, I like that. That's just me though. Let's get into what we are here to talk about. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do the main story first. I don't want to make people wait. We're gonna talk about this new fangled thing that that Marvel is doing. And you know what? I get it. You got the franchise, so you may as well use it. I totally get and respect that, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. So some of you guys know that Marvel owns the comics rights to Predator and Alien.
Yes. That is why Bloodhawk, Marvel did Aliens versus Avengers. Yes, they did. That was why they did it, because they had the license.
Yes. Also, I want to pull this up just for a second. Right here. Boom. Gavin just said it right here. I think I always fuck up this name. I think it's Huion or Huin? XP Pen and iPad are all cheaper options that can hang or do better than anything Wacom has, especially for portability. And that I do agree with.
Okay.
That I 100% agree with. He said I traded in my last Cintiq for, and that's a style of Wacom. For those who don't know, he traded in that for iPad Pro 7 years ago and never looked back. And I would agree. I don't think there's no reason to have a Wacom tablet where you can literally just get other shit that either is cheaper or either A, cheaper and or B, better, or C, both. There's just no reason. But yes.
Bruh. No, Alex, we are not going to talk about the damn Muppets.
The Muppets? Oh, I forgot I forgot they're doing like it's a
one shot. It's a one shot.
It's a one shot that they're doing, which I mean, it's cute. It's cute. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on it. But I tell you what, if you are someone who is curious, if you're someone who's curious, then I would say by all means, yes, this is real.
Said, I'm not hating. Did y'all see how many times he stuttered when he said, I'm not hating? I don't know about y'all, but that sounds to me
like hating,
like a some bitch that's scared of Miss Piggy putting hands on him. That's what that sounds like to me.
Look, that's the world's most dangerous woman right there. Don't play.
Please never you see that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Tell me you see that.
I saw it. What? Why does this podcast always have only black people? Don't you believe in diversity and inclusion? I mean, yeah, this is the diversity and the inclusion. Anyway, we could add, if we added a white person, it'd be a white woman. Actually,
Gavin already said no. I know it wouldn't be a white man because Gavin said he was the first one to say something to him. I'm here.
There you go. Gavin is officially our third man. Gavin is the official third man.
Oh man!
If we were the outsiders, Gavin would pull up and bash at the beach. Gavin will pull up and bash at the beach.
No.
Also, I love how they left out equity. They left out the equity.
But no. I just clicked that profile because it's clearly some BS. But a fan of comics up until 1992. That already shows what kind of person that is.
I'm about to say.
Now
you've snitched on yourself, sir.
20th Century Fox properties, Aliens versus Avengers is what Alex Combs said. That somebody else said, didn't we already see Avengers versus X-Men? We did, and now we finna get more of that, but we just getting away from the Avengers, big dog.
Yeah, it's Aliens. It's gonna be Aliens, mind you. It's gonna be Aliens versus X-Men. I know it's AVX2 Electric Boogaloo. Actually, it's gonna be AVX2.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about AVX. Boogaloo. Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
Oh no, that's why they did it, because so normally when they do these things, they usually give the thing that is more popular the top billing. But I think you could actually make an argument that the X-Men might be more popular than the Alien franchise. I could make an argument for that, but they kept it because AVX. They wanted it because remember it was Avengers versus, or it was Avengers versus Aliens last time, or was it Alien versus Avenger? Okay.
No, it was Avengers versus Aliens.
Okay, so now they're doing Alien versus X-Men because they want it to be AVX all over again, which is diabolical in my opinion. Also, I'm gonna tell you why I'm just off top before we get into talking about it anymore. I'm gonna tell you why I was very dismissive about it when I named the stream Alien versus Alien versus another Marvel property. It's because for these stories to exist, the characters have to be fucking stupid. Because I said this when Avengers versus Alien was a thing.
Yeah.
The Xenomorphs are literally just the Brood. Or rather, the Brood are inspired by the Xenomorphs, and the Brood are a better version of Xenomorph. And if Captain Marvel can solo the Brood, these Xenomorphs ain't shit.
They got the acid blood. They can burn her.
Well, I mean, okay, so here, here. I'm glad you said that. So I want to show y'all something. Something. So I don't expect a lot of people to know this because I know that I'm probably one of two people who actually unironically enjoys Captain Marvel. But here's the thing. Captain Marvel has literally soloed the Brood. She literally, her power set makes her dangerous. Her power set makes her absolutely positively dangerous to the Brood. Now, granted, her most recent outing, she did get a power buff, but the thing is, that power buff was her just getting back the power she already had, but had lost.
My question to you at that point then, if she had the power buff and you saying she lost it, did Gangrel have the power buff, or did she fight a different member of the Brood? Somebody wants to cuss me out right now.
I ain't gonna lie, it used to be the coldest theme song in W. Look, motherfucker, wait.
That first SmackDown, I used to let that shit play every time.
Why were they always like motherfuckers? But no, the thing is, this was the last time we saw the Brood versus Captain Marvel. Like, she was literally cleaning house. Like, here's the thing. So that's why when I saw Avengers vs. Alien and like the Xenomorphs ran roughshod over Earth and Captain Marvel was just sitting there just like, yeah. And I was like, I was like, bro, first off, why are we playing like Captain Marvel isn't one of the most powerful people? Isn't one of the most powerful people in all of existence? Like literally,
because no one likes her.
Yeah, I guess. But no, like when. So basically, what happened was I guess some people, I don't expect a lot of people to remember it, but she had a sister that popped up in the during kind of in and around the time of Empire, and I want to remind people of something too. Carol was not by herself when she was going against the Brood. Technically, she got captured at one point. That she kind of had to be captured because it was one of those things they were trying to like siphon off her power and abilities and shit like that. Because remember, the Brood are why she has her binary abilities in the first place. But like, so yeah, it wasn't that like they had a whole squad. It was basically it was Rogue, Polaris, Wolverine, Lara Kenny, Gambit, Psylocke. Magic was there, I think, at some point or another. Like eventually, at some point, Magic, God, who the fuck else? Basically, yeah. This was all these motherfuckers, like the whole actual Krakoan squad of X-Men from, I think through like the third Hellfire Gala, all of them showed up. They were all involved, but at the end of the day, the motherfucker who gave the kill shot was Carol. Carol was when it came in, like she was going off so hard that Rogue had to go calm her down. Like Rogue was like a lot of people remember this shit. Like, cause basically, she went binary to the point that she was burning white hot. She had a whole, like Carol had a whole new look. Like normally when she's like in binary mode.
Who's hotter than her or Johnny Storm?
I would probably say Johnny Storm just by virtue of the fact that like he can go like pretty fucking hard in the paint on his heat. But like Carol doesn't do it all the time. Like it's not something she always has on. Like it's almost like she goes Super Saiyan more than it is like anything else.
Cool.
But like the thing is like Carol was going off because the Brood had killed her sister. And basically she was like just letting off on like literally eradicating them damn near. And Rogue had to step in and be like, hey, let me talk you down, girl. Let me talk. Because Rogue was really, at the time, the only one. You could see the clothes literally burning off this motherfucker. That's how hot she's burning.
Carol, the sun's getting low.
Like the long tail cat in the room full of rocking chairs is getting real low.
Jesus Christ.
But no, Carol, like I've always said, Carol's had a long history with mutant kind. But like I said, like Rogue had to literally talk this woman off the ledge. She was literally, the Brood Queen was literally just smoking right next to her. She just burnt the fuck up. So this is why I said, like, when Jonathan Hickman wrote that Avengers vs. Alien book, I was like, bro, he has to write them as the dumbest heroes. Like, they say Earth's mightiest heroes? No, Earth's dumbest heroes. Because people were literally doing the absolute least against those xenomorphs. Because what was, wait. I want to find this shit. What was the thing that they said? What was the thing that they said in, that was in ABX?
I don't know.
They did
remember that book. Don't you dare make me remember that book.
So they did a thing where, and here, I think I found it. Here we go. They were saying that, okay, first off, this picture right here, diabolical. Why y'all got Carol like this? Why y'all got Carol out here like this? Like
Wait.
Carol.
That's Carol?
Yes, that is Carol right there. Yes. I was like, why y'all do her like this?
I don't believe
Why?
that. I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
no,
No
that's
fucking way is that Carol.
yeah, that is Carol. Well, because they did the whole thing where like the aliens took over and like a bunch of time passed. So basically, Carol got old. Matter of fact, this
Okay.
this
okay.
is well, they like everybody got old because like by the time that you get to the aliens actually being there, like time has passed and everybody's
Oh, he
gotten
made
old.
everyone like 65. Okay. Thank you.
Everybody
Thank
was
you.
like
He made,
good.
65.
Yeah, everybody's good and fucking grown.
Okay.
But no, the thing is that what was it they said? They said that they tried everything
Okay.
to get the to I guess to try and keep the aliens. Yeah, here it is right here. Boom.
Let me see.
We tried everything. Science, magic, everything. Nothing ever worked. Talking about the when it came to people being infected, basically when it came to this, like, just to make sure we're clear, this is what she's talking about. She's not talking about like the aliens are immune to magic. She's talking about how like whenever they inject an embryo into another person, there's no way to get it out. And I was like, first off, bullshit. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. I am so sorry. That is bullshit. Why are we doing this? Like why are we giving the xenomorphs the DLC power buff in this? Cuz I was like,
you
at
gotta
this
put
point,
me on game. You gotta put me on game because I'm trying to remember, but can you let me know? Because you're saying bullshit. So if you're saying bullshit, that means it's absolutely possible, and you can tell me when it happened. Because the only thing that my mind is thinking of is Ripley jumping off the top of this fucking thing with the goddamn xenomorph exploding out her fucking chest because she couldn't get it out. So is it possible to get them out? I cannot remember.
So, okay, here's the thing. Now, yes, under normal circumstances, to try to... Okay, so when a facehugger is attached to somebody, you're not removing it without killing the host.
Yeah, I remember that part.
If you try and cut the tail or try and cut it off, it'll just bleed on the person and kill them anyway.
Yeah.
And if you try to remove it forcefully, it will strangle. Like its tail will wrap around the neck and strangle. Now, once the embryo is in the person, that's where things get a little more nebulous. I feel like, and they did this in Alien Earth as well. They kind of address something like this where like the thing with the company, they didn't want to remove it. They were trying to infect people, but like I feel like you could remove it if you wanted to. Like once it hatches, that's another story altogether. You're just fucked at that point. But like the way that they kind of made it seem is that you could if you really wanted to.
Magic
but like,
not being able to sounds very, very strange. Magic sounds very strange not to be able to take a goddamn alien out.
Like these motherfuckers literally said, like, science, magic, so basically Wanda couldn't remove it, Doctor Strange can't remove it, Kitty Pryde can't remove it, Vision can't remove it. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy.
Can I say something to you real quick? I'm just this is all in good fun, but this is just something I've heard you say before. Because the one thing you're saying is like everybody has to be so dumb in this story for it to work. But that's something that you have said to me because I can't really enjoy horror movies like that because then there wouldn't be a movie.
Right. People have to be dumb. They have to be dumb. Every case in point, whenever I watch horror movies with my mom, because she does the same thing every time. She's like, "Why are y'all going in the house?" I'm like, "Because if they go in the house, then we just wasted $15."
She gonna hit you in the mouth, talk small.
To be fair, she has thrown a water bottle at me before. But no, it's a rib. It's a rib. My mother and I, we rib each other all the time.
But no, it's just like that's a valid response to that question. Black mamas do not care. You talk small.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%, 100%.
That nigga got
No.
a frozen goddamn Nestle water bottle to the face. That's
well,
wild.
well, the funny thing about it is that
Mhm.
under normal, like you would think as a guy who loves horror movies, I would be all in
Yes.
on this shit. But here's
Give
the
me that.
thing. The reason why horror movies work is because they're not involving franchises that I'm painfully familiar with. They're involving Joe Blow
Okay.
nobodies who I've never seen before. They're involving
Okay.
people who I have no attachment to outside of seeing them for the first time and what I'm watching them in. So when I'm reading a comic where I'm seeing Earth's mightiest heroes, I'm seeing characters as smart as an Iron Man or a Hulk, characters as powerful as a Hulk, characters as powerful as a Captain Marvel, characters who are as smart as Black Panther, and so on and so forth. Characters who have power that could easily nuke a xenomorph. I'm like, okay, first off, I was like, bro, what are we doing? I was like, really, what are we doing? Like, why are we doing? Like, this was the one that I think actually broke me. I think this was the one that actually broke me was this shit right here. This is from the first issue. This is where Miles, who apparently his spider sense just does not work anymore, a face hugger leaps on him. And I'm just like, bro, what are we doing? I'm like, what's happening here? But yeah, that I'm like that's just it's stupid. And no, Captain Diesel, we are not leaving shit out. I'm not comic lore. Okay, first off, that comic lore, it's bullshit. It's bullshit because here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Take the one, sir. Take the one. Talk your shit.
No.
Take it.
Because it only fucking comes up in the comics. It doesn't come up in the movies. It doesn't come up in any of the novelizations. So no, don't make excuses for this bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that shit. God damn it. Here. Stop that shit.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey.
Stop it. Stop it,
It's
goddamn it.
alien stuff. I can't remember a lot of that shit. I'm gonna leave that to y'all.
Look, no. Because right here, Elite just said it right here. Real talk. After the Hulk got killed by the Xenomorphs, I instantly closed the book and stopped fucking reading it. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's like the third time he has said that in this chat. Here's my question to him. Here's my question to all of you that read it, you included.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I stopped. I didn't want to read it anymore after. Honestly,
the first. So here's my question.
The first issue lost me like off rip. First issue lost me.
Did they kill the Hulk or did they kill Banner?
Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, either is dumb. Knowing what we know about how the Hulk works.
Yeah.
Knowing what we know about how the Hulk works, either is fucking stupid. Also, bring this part up too. Why are we trying to make Prometheus a thing again? Why are we trying to make? Why are we?
I did not know they was in the book too.
Why are we trying? What?
Okay.
Why? Why
are you bringing them back?
Why?
So here's why I asked that question.
Who voted?
Who
voted for this bullshit? Also, no. Wait, I got one last thing. And I'm gonna
go
let you
go ahead.
Because this is the other thing. And this is why I was really done. I'm gonna tell you why this book got closed like halfway through, and I had to be convinced to open it up again. Is when I saw this shit. When I saw this shit, and I was like, wait a minute, so Krakoa fell? I was like, Krakoa fell? An island full of mutants fell? Okay, nah, I was like, close this shit.
Wait. No, I know it was in space. I know it was in space, but Hickman had an arc in that X-Men shit about the brew.
Yeah, no, okay. So here. I'm gonna stop you. Because here's the thing.
Okay.
And they handled that shit. Krakoa Krakoa got overrun. See, this is why sometimes I feel like, and granted, this isn't a canon story anyway. So truth be told, it doesn't actually. That's also another reason why I don't give a fuck about it, because it doesn't even actually fucking matter. But I would like to present to the courts. Let's see where to go.
This is not gonna help nothing. I'm so sorry, y'all. But the reason I bring that up is because there was a brood in Scott's dad that they get out.
that too. Okay. Okay. See, there you go. Look, here's the thing. The brood are infinitely more terrifying than xenomorphs because, for one, the brood are smart. They can talk. They are they are like the brood. Okay, so here's the funny thing about the brood. The brood are basically if the aliens and the engineer, like the xenomorphs and the engineers, were the same person.
Okay.
That's basically what the brood are. Like they can literally take over somebody's body. They can impregnate somebody and literally turn them at the same time. The brood are so fucking weird. They are so fucking weird. But like, yes, I remember the whole thing you're talking about with
according to Bird Nerd, that wasn't Hickman. That was when Jerry Duggan took over. So
well, yeah, no.
But yeah,
no. This right here, that's what I'm saying. This was Duggan, but the thing is, the other thing I was showing y'all, this was Hickman. This was Hickman showing the whole island going toe to toe with the brood, and eventually they ran the brood off. Now, granted, some of that was due to Brew, who, by the way, is a mutant brood. Which is not to say that he has like superpowers, like he's a brood with the X gene. No, he is a mutant in that he is different from all of the other brood that surround him, basically. And then when he ate that egg, he basically gained the power to basically control all the brood and basically make them do whatever he wants. Though there were some that didn't listen to him, but that's another story altogether. My point is that I've seen this story play out. I've seen this story play out in 2 issues of Hickman's X-Men, and I don't think I need to see it again. But that's just me. That's just me.
So here's my question to you, off rip. Since we've seen it with Hickman, and we know how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Knowing that Kieran Gillen is writing this, do you have a tiny bit more faith?
I mean, I have more faith. So here's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Gillen. It's gonna be Gillen and Chris Claremont on this. So which, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Well, okay, let me put it like this. So Gillen is writing the main story. Chris Claremont is writing the backup story. There's gonna be 4 issues. Hopefully it'll come out on time. Because I remember AVA was constantly getting pushed back for whatever reason. But they say, it's gonna be listen, the main story is going to begin when the X-Men embark on a mission to recover a Phoenix egg. Okay. Instead, they return to Earth carrying.
Wait.
Stop.
They thought the xenomorph egg was a Phoenix egg. That's how we started this. Hey, what did you say? Then the movie wouldn't work if they weren't stupid.
Wait a minute.
The viewers are calling it everything from shit to fucking shit.
Motherfucker, what are we...
Nigga, please.
What the fuck are we doing?
Wow.
What the
so that's
fuck
how this
are
pops
we
off.
doing?
They thought it was a Phoenix egg, but it was actually a xenomorph egg. That's
you
funny.
got to be
That's
the dumbest.
funny.
You got to be the dumbest motherfucker in captivity to see. Okay, I want to play a game. I want to play a game with y'all. So please be patient with me while I do this because I'm setting something up here. I want y'all to understand. I'm setting something up. I am setting something up. Okay.
Okay.
So how many of y'all read? I think this was when Jeff Lemire was on the Thanos book. This was some years ago. This was a little bit ago.
Ooh.
They did the whole storyline where Thanos and Thane, his son, had gotten into a fight. They were doing that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that came out of that, oh my god, let me see if there is. Ooh, hold up. Okay, here we go. Boom. One of the things that came up was that there was a phoenix egg, and Thane got a hold of the phoenix egg because if you get the phoenix egg, you can basically get you can get the power of the Phoenix. That was the whole thing. He wanted to take on, like, Thane wanted to become the new host of the Phoenix Force. So, Carter, you've at least seen an alien movie before, right?
Yeah.
So
I've seen all of them, including the one that people kept bringing up in the chat that I almost banned because they kept bringing up fucking Resurrection. Don't nobody need to talk about Resurrection.
Ugh, stop. Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
First off,
you on thin ice, Shane. It was you and somebody else that kept bringing up fucking that fourth movie. Yuck.
First off, fired. That movie is terrible. So I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question, okay. Carter. I want to see what you have to say about this.
Let me hear it.
So this is a phoenix egg. This is what a phoenix egg looks like. How do you confuse a phoenix egg?
That's what I was going to ask.
With this.
Last I checked, Phoenix egg wasn't slimy as hell and had looked like that.
Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What the fuck is this? Wait, what was that? Oh, I wonder if I have it. Do I have it? Do I have that shit? Let me see if I have that shit. Hold on. Let me see.
When you all can annoy the person that tells you that if they didn't do the stupid stuff, there would not be a story. When you go past that level of stupidity,
right? Because I go like when I read that shit, I was like,
holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's really the response the mutant should have when they see that egg.
Right?
I feel like that's Jean's response when she said, "Hey, we brought this Phoenix egg," and she looked and see the xenomorph egg. That would be her response to that.
Wait. First off, Jean. Okay, first I have to say it right now. Jean cannot possibly be present because there's no fucking way. There is no fucking way that Jean would see this shit and be like, "Yep, totally a Phoenix egg." Totally a Phoenix egg. Totally. Okay. This is no. Yeah, that's a Phoenix egg.
Okay.
I seen it.
Shout out to Camp After Hours for upgrading their membership to Blerd Club Gold.
We appreciate it.
Shout out to you. Because somebody brought up, hey, Sir UEG, I really like the Wolverine versus Predator comic. Here's the thing. Those are different from the Aliens books.
Yeah.
And those, there are multiple to where you can get a full, complete story, and they're all written by the same person. That's Benjamin Percy. So the only one that I have read, I read Predator versus Wolverine, and I just read this one yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Predator kills the Marvel Universe. The only reason I even have this fucking book because a friend of mine wanted it, so I bought it for him to mail to his ass. But I read it before I sent it. And so here's the thing I want to tell Ernie, because I don't know if Ernie was reading that one because he probably just was disgusted at Avengers versus Aliens and just did not look back. So
did not care.
Anything that I'm saying about Aliens versus Aliens versus X-Men is more predicated because of this bad boy right here. So spoilers. Apparently, the Yachtja, they ended up on Earth doing their Predator thing that you've seen in the first movie, you've seen in the second movie. A lot of people say that they really liked Predator versus Spider-Man because that comic was literally just Benjamin Percy doing Predator 2 again, which I'm cool with because that was my favorite one. Only reason being that was the one I saw first. In this one, Predator kills the Marvel Universe, even though it says Predator singular.
Yeah,
it's actually a whole goddamn clan that come down to New York. They weren't looking for an egg or nothing. They just basically got to drop on everybody. And they had technology that they were able to use to wipe out everybody. And I just want to see how Ernie feels when I start explaining this to him, or if he gonna think it's just as dumb as the Avengers versus Aliens and Aliens versus X-Men stuff. So one Predator, because of Predator versus Black Panther, he has vibranium technology. Apparently the Predators call it God metal. And he is able to use this to kill Magneto, Thor, and Professor Xavier. They got to drop on all of them. But not Thor. Thor showed up after shit hit the fan. And
so, wait, and I want to bring up something. Real quick, before you even go any further, I want to make sure we're clear on something.
Okay.
Y'all can leave that fucking alien, because what was it? Like some of them alien books. First off, hardly nobody was reading that shit to begin with. But y'all can leave that the alien books. Leave them alien books out of the AVA conversation because they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not the same.
Yeah.
They're not the same. They're not the same.
But okay. And Matthew Jackson just spoiled it in the chat. But basically, the Predators are able to do this because of Kraven the Hunter, Ernie. Because in Predator versus Spider-Man, apparently Kraven fought Predator and won, and they made him a part of the clan. So he snitched on all Earth.
Yeah, I saw that part. Like, I read. I think I read the first issue or whatever of it, and I was kind of like, all right, cool, I'm good.
So let's go into the kills. This is the main thing I want to talk to you about. Magneto. Magneto and Charles are doing what they've been doing since the first X-Men movie. They playing chess. Predators were able to reverse engineer a magnet using vibranium to suck Magneto out of the X mansion and get him up out of here, using vibranium lasers to basically burn alive and murder all the X-Men. Thor shows up, Ernie. What they do to Thor? They use that power. They shoot Thor with a bullet that penetrates his godless skin and armor, but it also has a gravity well in it to where the gravity well was able to snatch him down to the Earth's core where he melted and died.
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
The way they ended up winning, honestly, was so the first people they go after, Ernie, was was Four Stick. That was the first team they went after. They were able to use something that was stronger than adamantium. It was again, they're using vibranium. Vibranium is just the end all be all in this story. They were able to cut off Reed's hand while he was stretching, and he just bled the fuck out. They thought Sue Storm was dead. She was not, and she used her force fields inside the King Predator to make his head explode, and then just blew up the planet they was on. And then Iron Man showed up and put Spider-Man and Wolverine in Iron Man outfits and they just won. So if all it takes is an Iron Man suit to beat some Predators, why couldn't an Iron Man suit kill the Xenomorphs? You read the book, you tell me.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Look, when I've seen regular ass white woman beat aliens, I've seen regular ass white man, regular ass black dude beat predators. When I see superheroes struggle, I just frown. I'm just.
The reason I asked that Hulk thing for you and Elite and everybody else, that's why I asked that Banner question. Because Craven, he tried to get them to go after the big ones first before they could react. So like Cap got slaughtered at the X Mansion because they were under, the Predators were undercover, Ernie. Because the first team they went after was the Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord was the first nigga that caught it, so they could steal the Milano and show up to Earth, right?
Yes,
and people just think it's the Guardians of the Galaxy. So Captain America and them gone. Banner is Banner. He sees what's going on. He hulks out, squeezes, thunderclaps all these Predators to oblivion. And then Craven uses a vibranium-fueled Hulk Buster to just uproot all that gamma out of Hulk to make him turn back into Banner, and then you killed him. That's why I asked that question.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Come on, man. Are these not fun? It's just fun. Ernie, aliens, predators. And I didn't even mention the fact that Weapon Plus have a Weapon X version of a Predator just running around here, because he was also the one with Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Wolverine and Iron Man suits that helped save the day. Weapon P. Weapon Predator. Not Coochie, you sycophant. Weapon P stand for Predator.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Get this shit off my face. I swear to Christ, man. I swear to fucking Christ, dude. This is the dumbest shit I think I might have ever seen in my life. Look,
Blerd is ready to go.
It just.
Come on.
Like I said, I said when they did the Avengers, I thought it was dumb. The only thing that they did that I thought was interesting with Avengers versus Aliens is when they did the whole Sinister face hugger gun thing. That's the only thing they did that I thought was actually interesting. Because not because it was interesting, it was because it was stupid and funny. That part was funny. Like this is funny. This is hilarious.
I usually like his art, but I have not liked his art in anything that you have shown me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. The art in this, like, Avengers versus Aliens, I ain't gonna hold you. He didn't bring A game. So that's the #1 publisher right there.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Hey, that's #1. Ichiban. #1.
Wow.
But no, okay, look, I'm gonna read the rest of the press release, but I'm not gonna hold you. This shit is fucking stupid to me. And I'll say Avengers. I'll say this much: Avengers versus Aliens is stupid to me. And if people enjoy it, that's fine. But I just don't see any value. I don't see any value in Avengers versus Aliens. Maybe X-Men will be different because it seems like it's well, let's read a little bit further before we say 100%. But let's go back to it. Says the main story begins with the X-Men embark on a mission to recover a Phoenix egg. Instead, they return to Earth carrying something far more dangerous. What follows is a brutal clash between mutants and xenomorphs, placing the future of the team in jeopardy as the alien threat spreads. So basically, it's the same beginning as Avengers versus Aliens. It's almost the same beginning because so for
what happened now?
Here, I will refresh everyone's memory, but T'Challa was the reason why a lot of that shit had kicked off the way that it did, because if I remember correctly, yeah, they were looking into something, and sure as shit, when the thing that they were looking into, supposedly, it was this shit. They went and found some ships, and the ships had fucking xenomorphs on them. So
why is T'Challa to blame for everything? Because I didn't know T'Challa was to blame for this. In the Predator Kills Marvel Universe shit, all those books basically led up to the Predator versus Black Panther, them taking the vibranium and then using it to slaughter everybody, every goddamn hero they could. Why? What the hell?
I mean, no, they like, and you know what, Dan
hit
just
the nail
said,
on the head.
Dan
He
said,
hit the nail on the head.
This would be an awful analogy, but it's one of those comics where you got to actually be like, you know what, fuck it. I don't have any hopes for it. I'm gonna just read it because
there you go.
That's exactly correct. That is exactly fucking correct. Thank you, Dan. Like it's. Oh my god. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love some really bad horror movies. This is why this is coming from a place of love. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. Night of the Demons. 1988. Is it a good movie? No. It's not a good movie. Is it a bad movie? Yeah, it kind of is. But is it entertaining? You goddamn right. So that's the thing. You goddamn right. That movie fucking entertains the shit out of me. Also, it's one of the earliest iterations of a black man surviving a horror movie. And in the most hilarious fashion. Motherfucker sees the demon and is just like, yeah, I'm out. And jumps out the fucking window. Damn near kills himself. And when he hits the ground, he's like, oh shit, I'm alive. Ran, hopped the fence, left that white girl by herself.
Okay.
But no, I just look, look, I'm not telling people that they're not allowed. I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying you're not allowed to enjoy this shit. Oh, because let me take it back a step further. Let me take you back a step further. Because while yes, some of the blame can be laid at T'Challa's feet, it's actually the Shi'ar that are also equally to fucking blame, because they're basically experimenting on like a Kree with the xenomorph, like with the face hugger shit, basically observing, and their shit gets their shit gets overrun, and when Black Panther shows up, the shit's already popping off. But basically, because of the fact that that Black Panther went to go after this shit, everything kind of like escalates on from there. But basically there's like a pod that like fires off and like lands on Earth, and it's got a fucking look, here's the thing. In order for this shit to work, I need y'all to understand something. Here, I want to pull this cover up because I want y'all to see who I'm talking about. In order for this book to work, this is what's going to have to happen. Every motherfucker you see on this cover is going to have to act ignorant as fuck.
Everyone is going to be a moron in this book, so just prepare yourself. That's what he's saying.
Cyclops is going to be the worst leader ever in the history of X-Men. He's got to be, because the story demands it. Wolverine, he is not going to be the best he is at what he does.
You're going too
He's
far.
just not.
You're
No,
going too far.
he's not.
You're going too far.
He's not.
Don't you disrespect Hugh Jackman like that. That is Australia's sweetheart. You watch him. You going too far now.
No,
you going too far now.
No, that motherfucker is Rupert Murdoch's sweetheart. Is who he is. Fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck Hugh Jackman. Fuck you.
Is that Emma Frost or is that Iceman? Who is that?
No, that's Emma Frost. Oh, so Emma Frost? Oh, yeah, please believe. Emma Frost?
No, that acid going through that diamond, big dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, please believe. Look, believe me when I tell y'all. And Kitty Pryde, she ain't gonna be able to. They're gonna come up with some bullshit. And be like,
people were asking that in the chat too. Couldn't she just phase through?
Couldn't she just phase through? No. So this was gonna happen. That diamond is suddenly, there was a diamond unbreakable. Will goddamn for sure be meltable. Shadowcat is not gonna be able to fucking phase. They're gonna be like, oh, the xenomorph physiology is so that she can't phase through this solid matter for whatever reason.
Can I let me ask y'all this question? What if it's not acid, the acid blood that does Emma Frost in her diamond form? What if she's in her diamond form and she gets got by the little mouth?
Oh, yeah. Wait, right.
What if she gets got by the little mouth?
Wait. You know, isn't in this book? Because he would just end the book.
Mm-hmm.
Blade.
Doug, I don't want my first instance of Kieran Gillen writing Blade to be an absolute dumbass. I don't.
Right?
I don't. That would make me cry. I would cry. I would shed tears. I can't see Kieran Gillen do that.
I'm gonna tell you what,
bro.
If Marvel wants my attention, you know what book they would make?
What's that?
Predator versus Blade. That I would fucking read. That I would fucking read.
I read that. If it's still Benjamin Percy writing, I'd read that.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with that.
Yes.
And that's the one constant I have seen from several people when they talk about the Predator versus books is that the writing is there, but the art is sometimes very, very suspect.
The art, suspect. I think after Predator versus Wolverine and Predator versus Black Panther, it was kind of hit or miss for me. It was kind of hit or miss for me. I'm not going to hold you. But I will tell you this. I'd actually, I tell you what I would 100% read. Give me one where it's Predator and Blade and aliens. Cause you could actually do some wild shit with the xenomorphs. Like say the xenomorphs start like infecting vampires or some shit like that. I'd read that. I would read that book. If they're infecting vampires, the Predator comes out. Maybe the Predator gets infected or some shit. Maybe something. I don't know. Look, I would fucking eat that shit up. But here's the thing. They're not going to do that because it would make them too much fucking money. And we all know that the #1 publisher in comics right now, even though they only have 3 Eisner-nominated books compared to everybody else with like 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 11. Yeah, they won't do it because they don't care. And here's something else. I want to go back to this press release. Okay. Do y'all know how fucking dumb the X-Men would have? Maybe it won't be the X-Men that do it. Maybe the X-Men won't be, I mean, even though it does clearly say the X-Men are going to be the one that go looking for the fucking egg and come back with something else. But my thing is, if Hank McCoy is, oh my God.
He got to be the first one to go. He had to
be the first one to go. Because first off, it's going to be Hank. You know it's going to be Hank that looks at the egg and be like, my stars and garters. So he got to go. He got to catch it off rip.
This was not Marvel triggering Ernie. This was Dan. Dan's trying to take his frustrations out on other people. I saw that fucking video, you prick. I saw it. You're putting bad juju out in the world by reminding people that The Mask was a comic book first, and you didn't know that, and you found out the hard way. So now you got to put your bad vibes on everybody else. Now you got him crashing out of a fucking Blade and the Predator. I saw the video, goddamn it. That's what all this is about. I'm gonna
tell you why this pisses me off. It pisses me off because I can see the story. Like, okay, case in point. Whenever Marvel does one of these books, I can see the perfect story. You know what it is? It's like, this is my superpower.
What's that?
I can see the opening thread. This is like some Demon Slayer shit. I can see the opening thread. Like, I can look at the situation and be like, ooh, this is how they could do this, and it would be so fucking cold. This would be money. This book would sell. Every pre-orders will be up. People will be buying the books in singles. They'd be buying the books in trade. They'd buy the hardcover omnibus. This shit would get adapted into a movie. This would be the quintessential, like, story. And people go, man, dude, you see what happened when Wolverine went up against Predator? Dude, that shit was crazy, bro, man. Dude, they was out here just fucking throwing hands. Like, here's the thing. This is what you got to do. You have to get, like, don't get me wrong. I know I just said a lot about how, oh, these books are dumb. No, I'm not really so much saying the books are dumb. I'm saying the people in them are dumb. And they're dumb. I think the best way to tell these stories is to not try to treat them like a fucking horror movie. Treat them just like what they are. It's a fucking superhero going against a horror movie monster. Now, does that take away some of the scariness of the horror movie monster in question? It could if you didn't do it right. But see, this is where you do better. You see, it's the one good thing that DCKO did do when it came to, like, that crossover shit that they did, that they actually let some of the characters, like when they brought in like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, so on and so forth, they actually did kind of let some of them be themselves. And at the same time, also letting some of the heroes be themselves too. And I think that's what you need. You need to not be afraid to, you need to not be afraid to book the villain and the heroes as what they are. Case in point, I don't think the X-Men need to be made dumb enough to go looking for a Phoenix egg, see a Xenomorph egg, and go, it's the same picture. You need to be able to, like, you can't diminish, because first off, if you diminish these characters and make them look incompetent, which is what they're gonna look like, if you make them stupid. You need to make it where you can give them plausible deniability. Like, case in point, I would not have them go seek out a Phoenix egg to see a Xenomorph egg and go, this looks reasonable enough to bring back. I would say that the threat of the Xenomorph is already there. That way you remove the stupidity of the X-Men bringing something dangerous from the deep cosmos back to Earth. Instead, you could just say, hey, you could pull an alien Earth. You could say, hey, Weyland-Yutani exists in this universe. They were experimenting on some shit. They had some fucking Xenomorph eggs. And let's pretend, because they already said that in Avengers vs. Aliens, that Krakoa was a thing, right? You could let the people have their cake and eat it too. You could have a situation where the Weyland-Yutani ship falls out of the sky, boom, crash lands on Krakoa. It would be basically the same as what happened with the Hickman shit, but here's where we're going to do it a little bit better. We'll play around with shit a little bit. We'll say that Weyland-Yutani has been experimenting with the ovomorph, which is basically the egg. They've been experimenting with it so that the facehuggers now have special properties. So let's say, maybe they've been like, testing like different types of radiation, different types of, let's say maybe they had like a cosmic cube or some shit, or, whatever the fuck. Or maybe they were like crossbreeding Xenomorph with Brood DNA or Skrull DNA or some shit like that. And then you can, or this actually would be even cooler. Let's say, kind of similar to what they did in AVA, where the Shi'ar had put a facehugger on a Kree soldier, experimenting on him. Let's say they put one on a Skrull, or say, hey, what would happen if we infected a Brood with a Xenomorph? And then you go on from there. You can have that shit crash land. That way you can give the aliens the power buff that they're gonna need, because let's keep it a buck. A whole island full of mutants, even really just a squad of X-Men,
Yeah,
Xenomorph should
run
be
roughshod.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
light work. You have to give the aliens a power buff at that point. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Take that shit, and I shouldn't be giving this away for free. I really shouldn't. I actually have as a general rule, I don't like giving Marvel or DC good ideas. But I will say, you could do that. You could give the fans their Krakoa. They can get Krakoa back, even if it's only for 4 issues. And they can give them fighting the aliens. They could be fighting some aliens that maybe have a little bit more power than what they might be used to having.
Yeah.
Maybe they might be able to fight back a little bit better. You could have some characters get legitimate, like all those like random and sundry no-name mutants that were on the island. Yeah, you can just have them get broke off. You don't have to break off all the best characters, though you might want to kill a major character or two just so you make it, up the stakes. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I
I feel like that okay, so it's two things, really. I feel like everything you just said is going to get looked at and told as, boy, this just gonna be some aliens slaughtering fucking X-Men. Ain't nobody trying to do all this shit you talking about. That's one way. Another thing, the second thing I would say is the shit that you just said. I feel like
this would be funny.
We're gonna get Sentinels that are built to hunt people who've been face hugged. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Everything you said, though, I feel like you'd enjoy the Predator books more, honestly, just because.
No, I do.
Okay, because it feels like everything that you said can be kind of condensed in saying, do what you've done with Predator with the Aliens books, because you clearly see that you can do that and it works with Predators. You can still do the same thing with the aliens, because I mean, shit, in the Aliens movies, the people who can handle shit. There is still that fear of the xenomorphs and it being something foreign that they don't know, but they can still take care of business when need be. And that's the one thing that I can say from the Predator stuff that I did read, is that if anybody caught it, it was because they got caught off guard. Now, I will say, in that Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, they used that invisible shit a little bit too goddamn much as a reason for them being able to get the drop on everybody. But I'm willing to accept you don't have to go full on dumb. You can accept a little bit of stupidity if it's moving the story along and the story is enjoyable. And it sounds like that's really what you're wanting them to do. And Hickman was not successful, according to Blerd, and a lot of y'all that are reading this. So I wouldn't want to put, just because you said it about Dennis Counter stuff earlier, I don't want to put this much work on him, but maybe you just let Benjamin Percy just do all of it, since he's shown he knows how to do the Predator stuff. It's just art is the issue.
Well,
maybe
you know what I would
let
do?
him do aliens.
What I would have actually, this is what I would do. I would let Philip Kennedy Johnson do Aliens, because he had done the Aliens.
Okay.
He was already, like, the stuff that people reference about, like, the God Xenomorph shit, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That came from him. But
Okay.
here's the thing. And while the Alien books and the Predator books that are at Marvel are canon to, I guess, their respective universes, the reality is that it's only canon in so much that, like, the Marvel Netflix shit and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were canon to the MCU. Yeah,
Gotcha.
they said they were canon, but them movies wasn't paying them books no fucking attention. That's basically how I look at the Predator Alien comics at Marvel. Yeah, the comics think they're canon, the movies not so much. But that said, yeah, I do think that because I enjoyed Predator versus Wolverine. I enjoyed Predator versus Black Panther, even though I feel like after they did those, I started seeing the diminishing returns. I actually preferred the standalone Predator books, and I actually like it better when the Predator is up against somebody that it makes more sense for him to go up against. Like, I like the idea of a Predator versus Black Panther because, yeah, it's going to be in Wakanda. It's going to be in the jungles.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be on terms that are similar enough to the movies, but also with an added difference. And with the type of character who is similar to the Predator in some ways. And I could see actually being able to go toe-to-toe with that character. Wolverine, also kind of under similar circumstances.
Yeah.
You know, Spider-Man, yeah, I can see Punisher, I can see Punisher. I can see Daredevil. Like, dude, I actually think a Daredevil Predator book would be absolutely just off the wall. But like when you start bringing me aliens, the reason why I think the aliens books don't pass a smell test for me is because you're putting the xenomorphs up against some shit that is way more powerful than them. Like, there's no universe where Hulk should struggle to kill a bunch of xenomorphs. I'm sorry. And looking at this, like what we got here. Okay, first off, I have questions about Storm in this. Is Storm in this book? Because if Storm is in this book, bruh, there is no reason. If Jean Grey is in this book, there is no reason. If
Ooh, yes, there is. You just said Miles' spider sense wouldn't work.
Oh,
what if Jean's telepathy and shit right there? She don't know when they in the room somewhere. She don't know where they come from.
Wait a minute.
No, face hugger just get her. Now we got a Phoenix infused xenomorph.
No, you know what they'll do? They'll do a thing where they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, my telekinesis doesn't affect
hand on his forehead. You see this food? Oh my god!
My telekinesis, it doesn't affect their xenomorph physiology." Oh,
Jesus Christ!
That's what they'll do. And then Storm, I tell you, this is what they do. Storm will be like, "I, Storm, mistress of the elements, command you xenomorphs to go back to where you came." And then all of a sudden you go,
That's
mouth.
the one thing I can say about all of this is just that I feel like flying heroes should not have an issue with these xenomorphs.
Yeah, no, they really
That's
should.
the one.
This right
there
here
should not be a problem.
This would be a good one too if they had the Technarchs like crossover, like have like somehow the xenomorphs get up jump, like they get the buff, they get the Technarch buff. That would be cool too. It would just, I'm sorry, there's so many better stories that you could tell, but I'm telling you, they're gonna do the shit that is gonna make all of you know. Oh man, you know it's like when you watch wrestling. You know it's like when you watch wrestling and the referee is dumb. Like the referee.
Oh, I've seen that a lot recently. I saw a dude catch a low blow, but the ref wasn't looking, or he was supposed to not look. I swear to God, Ernie, he did a low blow point blank in the ref face, and the ref just did this.
Like, oh,
that whole crowd went off, dude.
Something got my eye. Something got my eye.
This is well after this dude that killed over because his balls are in infuriating pain. That ref just.
Oh no! I've seen that shit where like like when someone's like, huh? What? I don't see.
It's too late now, big dog. It's too late now. We finna flame you as soon as we see you at the little kiosk, at the little concession stand. We gonna flame you, big dog. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, was it how the wrestlers used to always go to like IHOP and Waffle House and shit after like when they would do shows in Memphis? It's like you see that motherfucker at the IHOP, you usually be like, hey, come here for a minute, man. You know you fucked up, right? You know you about to be on Botchamania, right? Okay. All right. As long as you know. Know.
The one thing, I guess the constant here, the thing that I would say is just apparently everybody on this aliens team, y'all need to take some pointers from Benjamin Percy over there on the Predator team because he knows how to get these heroes slaughtered and still give them grace as well. Y'all got a lot to learn from Benjamin Percy, apparently.
I'm sorry. Like it's I'm sorry, it's the only thing that makes sense. But that said, I didn't even mean to be on that for as long as we had talked about it, but it's a thing. And
shit, the other stuff it was gonna be quick because you brought up Philip Kennedy Johnson, so I'm just gonna see if you want to bring up that nasty Spider-Man you don't like.
Oh god, yeah.
Or the versus shit with him, they were real quick ones.
No, I tell you what, this is what we'll do. I find more. I think there's more. I think there's better to be found. In let's take a peek.
Okay.
Let's take a peek at what's coming next.
Let's go. Blerd Cave calendar.
Let's go. So first and foremost, I don't think it's gonna be any surprise to anybody that I'm gonna say that you guys need to be reading Void Rivals. The 5th trade Quintesson War is gonna be coming out. If you're one of those people, like if you've not been reading the single issues, if you've been trade waiting the book, that's fine.
That's the one thing I forgot to ask you about yesterday.
Oh,
we had a whole goddamn conversation where he just put me on game with a lot of Energon stuff. I forgot to ask you about who the fuck the quintessence and shit are. That's the one thing I forgot to talk to you about because we started talking about Cobra Law and Cobra shit.
But okay. Yeah. So the Quintessons are basically they are like the kind of the dark overlords of the Transformers universe.
Okay, cool.
In a lot of cases, in most cases, are responsible for a lot of the Transformers, but also like are really weird, like dark overseers, sometimes enslavers, depending on what's going on at the time. And in the framework of Void Rivals, basically they're the dark architects of everything that's been going on up to this point. Everything that was going on. What was the motherfucker's name? Was it? I almost want to call him something else, but I know I'm actually thinking about fucking Loki when I want to say this. But yeah, basically all the stuff that was going on in Void Rivals, they've basically been like pulling the strings on all of it.
Gotcha.
They're also responsible for a lot of the stuff that was going on with Skugzoid and a bunch of other like random and sundry shit.
Basically, I got a lot more reading to do, but they come from Transformers.
Yeah, they're from they're 100% Trans. Matter of fact, the first time I ever saw them was in the Transformers. Making me spend more money on shit, dog. I'm sorry. This
was a whole convo yesterday, y'all.
The first time I ever saw them was in the Transformers animated movie from the 80s, because they did the whole thing where they were like, guilty or innocent. And the guy would be like, innocent. And they'd be like, feed him to the shark cacons. Because being innocent didn't mean you went free. It mean you got killed. But no, yeah, they were in that first movie, yeah. But basically what you got is there's some other stuff that's
isn't that your baby at the top? That Beneath the Trees coming out.
Oh yeah, this is for Rite of Spring. That's the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I pass over, because I actually didn't see it at first because there was something down lower. I saw this one too, the hardcover. This is the hardcover down. I don't know why they didn't put this together, but whatever. Why they didn't have the hardcover up here with the trade paperback.
Got you.
But this getting got. Please believe that.
Okay.
Also, they got this right here. They got a new
what's a very market hardcover. Okay.
Yeah, this is the original joint right here. And then you got the follow-up right here. So that's gonna be good. Also, we've got the which, by the way, real quick, I'm gonna do this just because it's this. But Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, by the way, one of the best comics on the market. Just Patrick Horvath is just a fucking wild motherfucker. I love this motherfucker. Love him to death. And what I love is there's no false advertising. This cover, what you see in the cover, this is the art you're gonna get in the book. Everything looks like a fucking storybook. And yeah, like I said, this is a two-man basically a two-man team, because Patrick does the writing, the art, and the color. And then you've got Hassan Atmani Elha, who does the lettering for it. It's a really good book, solid fucking read. Can't recommend it enough. If you want to know what it's about, basically it is effectively, what if Dexter were a female bear?
But actually a bad person.
Yeah, but actually like a legitimately bad person. Like in the first book, Sarah, I almost said Sarah. Samantha Strong is only the good guy of the book because there is a worse person out there. But like, please believe Samantha Strong is absolutely fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible person. She's a serial killer. We've also got the House of Slaughter, the Colors trilogy, which I did not know this was coming out. But basically, for those who don't know, this is the one that actually collects the books where we're dealing with the groups of masks that aren't the white or well, technically no, you are dealing with the white mask, but you're not dealing with like the black mask. The black mask are typically the ones we focus on the most in Something's Killing the Children because, well, duh, they're the main characters. The main character is a black mask. Most of the other main characters or like tangential characters are black mask. This one focuses on the parts of the story where they start dealing with the blue mask, the red mask, and so on and so forth. Which kind of opens up the world a little bit, teaches you a little bit more about how the universe of Something is Killing the Children works. So it's gonna actually, that's why it's jumping around. Why you see like
that's what
it's
I
not
hate about those fucking books. That's the one nitpick I have is that all the jumping around from issue to issue irks the hell out of me.
Well, here's the good news. Here's the good news. Those stories don't really have much to do with the main story of the House of Slaughter. So I'm actually perfectly okay with them taking these and splitting them off because these stories, like the one that's like number 6 through 10, that one is dealing with I think it's a red mask who's like dealing with some monster that's off at sea, like it's a sea monster that they're dealing with, and it doesn't have shit to do with anything else that's going on. It's like a whole ass other story. So this is a good way to get those stories out there that aren't really part of the main plot, and I feel like that's a good way to go, honestly.
Okay.
At least in terms of that. And also we can't forget about the Milestone Compendium 5 drops next month. This is the final compendium. It's gonna have Blood Syndicate 33 through 35, Hardware 39 through 50, Heroes 1 through 6, Icon 38 through 42, Milestone Forever 1 through 2, Static 32 through 45, Static Shock Rebirth of Cool 1 through 4, Static Shock Special number 1, and Wise Son the White Wolf 1 through 4, plus some bonus content from the 9/11, the world's finest comic book writers and artists tell stories to remember number 2, Superman and Batman magazine number 7, and for the first time ever, an exclusive look at the never before published Zombie Hanukkah special by John Rosen and Guy Davis. So yeah, this is a huge jam-packed issue. It's going to have all of the finales for all of the books that they have not, I think some of them have already ended in the other compendiums like Cobalt, and Shadow Cabinet, but the rest of these books is taking you all the way to the end of the original Dakotaverse, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing. And let's go from there. I was trying to think if there was anything else. I was looking to see if there were any other books that leapt out at me. Boy, Rooster Fighter.
Oh,
Lord
God,
have mercy.
Rooster Fighter. I just found out that was a thing, and I'm still laughing at it.
Lord, the Wild West Cowboys and Moon Mesa got a trade. Lord have mercy, King. Oh, now we getting into nasty nigga shit. Let me go back up. I gotta scroll back up. I saw anime titties and was like, whoop, we about to get demonetized.
Well, one of the books you brought up was Dork. Somebody asked you, have you read any of Dork? I hadn't.
I read the first issue. I have not taken it any further past that. I think the book is just fine. I don't think that it is worthy of all the praise that it is. Okay, there's been 3 books recently, 4 maybe actually, and I think most of them are Image books. But Dork, was it White Skies?
White something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
And there was Tigress Island. And what was that new one? Was it the $1 trillion or
$1 trillion Kid?
Yeah, $1 trillion Kid.
Yeah,
They're these the not Richie Rich book. Basically, there's been this really weird trend of people trying to like inflate the market on certain books or inflate the value of certain books. And I don't like it because 9 times out of 10, the book is either just okay or in some cases is, in my opinion, not particularly good.
Dork and White Sky, I didn't understand it. $1 Trillion Kid, I just chalked up to, I think that's just the Jeff Johns conglomeration of
That's
people.
all it is.
I think that's just that the Jeff Johns cult. They just see his name on something and just got to go get it. So that's what I chalked that one up to. I didn't even read like I have not read Dork. I have no need to read Dork. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was only interested in so much that it looked like it was like kind of like a medieval fantasy type of vibe, and then I read it. It's a very pretty looking book, but it's not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And I recognize that very quickly. I'm happy for those who are happy, but I don't see why that book was blowing up the way it was, and people were like acting as if it was the second coming of Christ.
Oh Lord, that Messiah trilogy Omni coming out. Oh God.
Oh Lord, yeah, they can keep that. Anyway,
that was one of the ones that placed in that poll.
I remember, sadly. I am excited about this. We've got got the Daredevil and the Cinti and Ramita joint. I'm interested in that. I'm definitely gonna try and get on that. Hyde Street, which I just kind of recently got put on to. They got the second trade for that dropping.
Have you read it yet?
I started reading some of it. I haven't finished it. God damn it! Leave me the fuck alone.
Ultimate X-Men coming out. I wanna give a big shout out to everybody that is sad that Peach Momoko's book is gone and how it has not had any kind of ramifications to happen in Ultimate Endgame whatsoever. But hey, you got your 4 trades now. And I'm probably gonna go pick it up now and read it just so I can see what all the fuss was about, because it just read like it was like if Peach Momoko did Persona with mutants, which sounds cool. Which sounds cool. Mr. Horror Movie himself, I'm shocked he's not thinking about that Event Horizon joint.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. At this point, so let me make something clear to y'all. I have so many fucking books to read. The prospect of reading more books just makes me tired. So like I have a bunch of shit on my back burner to read that I'm like kind of cutting through. And I am very interested in this though.
What is it? Hey, now he wants to put respect on it. He laughed at me at first. Y'all remember the Blerd case?
I did last time. I did last. It's in my pool. It's in my pool.
The Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. That fucking name, bro.
I mean,
that and Wood Grain Gundam. It's just the names alone just put a smile on your face and make you want to laugh your ass off. I swear.
I mean, I'm here for it. Look, they're giving us their best. They're giving us their best all by way of Coke 45. I love it. I'm absolutely here for it. I'm
more
gonna,
Mad Cave shenanigans.
Yeah,
you know they just started Mad Cave just dropped a Zorro book. New #1 came out.
I heard about it. I didn't check it out. I didn't check it out, but I heard that it was a thing.
So what people are thinking or what they're hoping is that Zorro series can lead into a crossover with Django. Apparently that was a film that was supposed to happen and did not.
I can see it. I can see it. Everything else I've seen here, there's some other stuff in here that.
Ooh, I know you see it.
Yeah,
we just spend the money on it though. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, the artist edition.
Yeah, 150.
Artist edition are fucking gigantic, by the way. Just in case y'all don't know.
Yeah, I honestly for that one, I probably would.
See, oh god, I can't imagine. Where would you put it?
I have no idea.
Do you have it? Do you own any artist editions?
No, I wanted to, but I always
Mhm.
end up not pulling the trigger because, as you said, they are expensive and large.
Yes.
I
I might
wanna.
end up biting the bullet on that goddamn Beta Ray Bill, though. I just might. Ultimate Black Panther Volume 4 by Brian Hill, who I have to get because I have the other 3. That is the
Damn.
only reason.
That is, dude. Them already having a DCKO hardcover dropping the same time as the trade is nasty work.
Yeah, I think they do that. They will drop trades and hardcovers on the same day. I'm shocked they just didn't do an Omni of the damn thing.
Well, I feel like here I want to see something. What is actually in this hardcover?
Let's see. Just the series.
Nick, get out of my face. Get that shit out of my face. I already didn't want it, but now I third generation don't want it.
And there are the tie-ins right there above it. Ooh.
Yeah, there's I want to see this. I want to see this Batwoman. What's this Batwoman talking about?
Oh, so here's the thing about the Batwoman.
This is okay.
It's everything. It's more than likely going to be fucking everything. But here's the thing. The reason this is the thing, you see that pretty ass cover?
Mm-hmm.
That was not the cover they used originally. The cover they used originally was atrocious. It was just Batwoman with a boot. Like, oh my God, Tarantino would have loved that first cover. So I think they're doing it with this new one, collecting Detective Comics 854 to 863, I think is what that says.
Yeah.
Batwoman from the new 52, which continued that series, Batwoman 0 to 24, and then Batwoman, annual #1. I think that was around the time. Oh no, that's the entire thing, including when the original team left because they wouldn't let her get married.
God.
But that was the original.
Bruh, what are we doing?
That was the original. People hated it. Just white and deck.
Bruh.
Quentin Tarantino is fidgeting right now looking at that cover.
That's crazy work, my boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm always down for a little Batwoman action.
Batman, Static Beyond.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's happening. I wasn't super into it. I wasn't because I don't have any nostalgia for Batman Beyond. So
yeah. Ooh, go down. Shredder.
Yeah, we got Shredder. I want to see how much of the Shredder is this. Let's see.
It's still going.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see because I was like, yeah, this is the first 6 issues. So so we'll definitely get a second one. I was like, are they packing up everything that's been out so far? But no, this is just the.
I didn't realize it was going to be this long. To be honest with you,
I thought they were only going to do 5, but apparently it's been doing really well. And I mean, it's a good book. It's a very good book. So I do recommend.
Whatever happened to Echo Lands by Hayden Blackman and J.H. Williams III? It came out, and there was supposed to be a continuation, and then that did not happen. Hey, Rockefellers.
Yeah, your Rockefellers are getting volume.
When is that coming out? When is volume 2 coming out? Because I've been looking for that.
August the 5th.
Ew.
Yeah, we're on August the 5th right now. So
God damn, why is it so long? Jesus.
I guess
That's been a fun one. That has been a fun one though. Just for that's basically the Ghost Machine Fantastic Four fusion, but they put the Patara earrings on and also got the family from Lost in Space. That is what that book is, and I'm loving all of it. If you go back up, there's a book you talked about. You laughed your ass off on. That trade is coming out. That Nova.
Yeah, you know what? I'm mad about this because I actually like the Nova book, at least the way it started.
Yeah.
I'm sad that it went the way that it went because I felt like they actually had something. The idea of, like, I didn't give a fuck about the Imperial of it all, but I did like the idea of Nova, like, doing work for hire. I liked the idea of that. I thought it was a nice idea, but
I think there was something there with that Nova. I read all of that Black Panther Intergalactic, and I wish that was still a thing. I plan on getting that when it come out. But yeah, I saw what you said. I remember the Blerd Cave because you sold me on that Nova. I did not plan on reading that book.
Yeah, the Nova was good. It was good. What else? Nectar, the first trade of Nectar.
The lobster. I'm just kidding. I have to say that anytime I see him. I just can't believe that people scream that.
Lobster!
I can't believe that people scream that in fear. It's the lobster. It's wild to me.
Crazy. What would
Go
you say?
down, sir. Go down. You see that second book right there, big dog? Warm Fusion.
Oh yeah,
I'll give it to him, but-
distillery.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm seeing it. But it's finally coming.
Oh my
It only
God.
took 2 years.
Jesus, dude, what took them so long?
They went on a
It's
break,
only
big
3
dog.
issues. Bruh. Stop.
Hey. You gonna leave him alone? Hey, more ROM is coming. I guess Marvel finna try to get all they can before Kirk can do whatever he wants with it.
Also, apparently they're re-releasing the Gail Simone
Yes,
Red Sonja. Yeah.
you have something that you could flip if you wanted to, but you love Gale too much. You ain't gonna do that.
Nah, I
They're
ain't gonna do
re-releasing it in a trade. I found you the hardcover.
Yeah, I got the hardcover.
That hardcover is good and ain't ever coming back. So y'all
Nope.
asses just gonna have to be satisfied with the trade. Ernie not. He probably stuck in your face that he got the hardcover.
Sure do. It's hold on,
Yep,
wait a
that's the
minute.
one I got you. That's one of them ones where when you see something you know somebody gonna like and you just buy it because you know they gonna want it.
Bah!
That's what that was. Yeah.
This is the best Red Sonja that's ever been made.
I will never. That was the first time I had gotten Ernie's. That's Ernie's word that's his phrase when I'm at the comic shop and I ask him about certain books I think he might be interested in. That was the first time I had heard. It's a long pause and just go ahead and put that in your hand. that's every time.
Go-
Just go ahead and put that in your hand, big dog. Yeah.
Go
put it in your hand.
ahead and pick that up. I want to check another. This
boy.
is going.
When is that? Is that all August? Is that August I'm looking at here?
Yeah, this is all. This is August the 12th.
Yeah.
First off, I did not realize they had not already released Batman by Tom King Book 3 by this point.
Shit, book 2 ain't came out yet.
Jesus Christ. Here we go. So Batgirl, which has been
Dude.
pretty damn good.
So here's the thing about that Batgirl. For anyone who wants the trades of Batgirl, go to your LCS or get them on Amazon and get them quick because
Yeah, they don't
every
stay.
time those shops get them, they are gone just as fast. So yeah, if you want more Cassandra Cain in your life, and you just think it's just gonna be there because it's one of the big
It's
big
not.
comic companies, no, it's not. It is not. You better get them trades quick, fast, like your life depended on it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're not. Like I said, it's been really good. It's been a really good book.
Yep.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. I fucked with that book.
Hey, more Gavin. This
this is the
year one.
Yeah, this is the Gavin joint right here. This is 100% the Gavin joint. I'm pretty. Yep, that's him. That's our man's. That's our man's right there. JSA year one. This will get got. This will get got. Because I liked it. Honestly, I think that the way they did this was actually pretty fucking cold. It was pretty fucking cold. Like kind of going back to like the beginning, and the way that they did it, like, and it had that classic comic vibe, but still felt modern. Like that shit. We've also got this is the Absolute Edition hardcover. Of Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons.
So
Jesus
that cover
Christ.
you see, they're making it look like you're pulling an old book from like out the library. That almost makes me want to like get it, but
if I
fucking huge.
Oh man, and see, I already have the regular one, so it's like
me too. Because we both have one cover and I have the variant joint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I almost want that. And plus, you got to remember it's a slipcase too. But knowing that I have that Mr. Terrific, it's only a bill.
It's a bill.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Here,
no, do that. Yeah, no, go back. You keep scrolling. I don't need to look at it no more. I'm gonna be like elite ass in the chat. I got to have no move. Keep scrolling.
I do want to get this one though. The Transformers the movie.
Okay. what is the difference? The Transformers the movie deluxe edition hardcover. Did they have the regular Transformers series and then they had a series that was based on the film? Oh no, it's only 4 issues.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
so basically these are the issues of the Transformers the movie 1 through 3, and then the animated movie 1 through 3. Basically, it's all like the tie-in, like it was like the movie adaptations, basically.
Gotcha.
But,
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, this is they're doing this because of the anniversary. But I saw people had picked up like not, it wasn't a hardcover version. I think it was like a trade paperback version. This is the version I want. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and put that in the pool. Go ahead and do that right this second.
T.O. Davis.
Oh, they can keep this one. They can keep this one. I don't want that one.
But yes, that is a kick-ass compendium. It'll probably just be, well, let me, if you want to click it, let me see.
Yeah. This is
It's gonna be
volume 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh no, so they're getting the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was just gonna be the stuff with Dave, but it looks like that compendium is also gonna have the stuff where I can't remember that black woman's name when she became kick-ass. So yeah, there you go. That's for you, T.O. Davis. Have at it. It's gonna have Dave.
I was looking to see if they were gonna have her down here, like listed,
and they
below.
don't, which is kind of disrespectful. But it's the Dave Lazuski and oh my god, I can't remember that name. I cannot remember that one. Unless it's just the Dave Lazuski years.
Yes, Dave Lazuski. It's Dave. Well, I don't know. Did they not? Was that not a? Hold on, wait. Yeah, it just says the Dave Lazuski years. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just his.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Which I mean, that's fine. That's whatever. I mean,
that's
weird.
That's a weird one. Okay. What you tripping off of?
No, I was laughing at the Sunstone. No, the
see,
I was laughing because I saw Sunstone because I'm a child and I started giggling. But also,
they've been releasing it in, like, you see how I got them Invincibles, like the smaller, compact. Yeah, they're releasing the Freaky Fool book in a compact joint. Real quick, Murder Podcast.
Yeah, I was about to.
I saw your face with the compact version of the Freak book. That is from Ignition Press, and that's I'm happy that was right there because I actually have a recommendation I want to take back. This is something I talked to Ernie about a couple of days ago. But last Blerd Cave, I told you all about the book 2 of The Beauty that came out last week.
Yeah.
I told you all, if you are fans of The Beauty, to read that comic. I would tell you to wait on that book 2 because the quality of that book, page-wise, is kind of nasty. For every page that looks good, there's another page that is extremely like blurry and pixelated. It's still readable, but it's pixelated and blurry. Like when you all see an image on Google, y'all save it, but then when you blow it up to like the size you want it, it's kind of digitized and shit like that. Elite X1, if you remember this, it was like the book you sent Ernie and I that you had to fuck with AI to actually make legible. So they Ignition Press need to go back to the printer on book 2 of The Beauty because I feel a little bit hold, but it's, like I said, it's still readable. But I want to tell you all to kind of slow your roll on buying that second book just yet until maybe they go back and fix that.
I would most certainly do so. I might get this right here too. This Appleseed Deluxe Edition, because I have the Ghost in the Shell one. I want to get the Appleseed one.
Okay.
I was looking to see if there was anything else. Some of this is stuff that the Forged. Here's a Crownsville trade paperback right here.
Oh, I didn't get a hardcover. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, I kind of wish it would have, but I'm not shocked that it didn't. But yeah, that's not bad. All 6 issues of Crownsville. I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
rock with it. I mean, you got the goat. Got to go Rodney. Got to go Rodney on here. Boom.
He's not the GOAT until that deluxe hardcover 3 of Philadelphia comes out. Period. I want my third hardcover, dog. I want it.
And we also got we're gonna be getting the trade for Captain Planet. Captain Planet, which was really good. I liked it a lot. Speed Racer got they're getting a hard God.
A deluxe hardcover.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Mad Cave out here. They said we don't give a fuck. I'm here for it. I respect that type of shit. I respect that kind of energy.
Kickstarter. I forgot about that Nightwing Kickstarter.
Oh wait, yeah. Talking about the
so that issue of Nightwing was done by Bruno Redondo. Basically,
Right.
each page is one huge splash page that's telling the story and going through the motions. And they did a whole Kickstarter for that. I think it's like artist edition size or something like that. But it's
okay.
But yeah, it's specifically for that issue.
Yeah,
That's
I see
what's
the
coming out.
Wingspan edition. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And here I'm gonna do one last one. We'll go. We'll
And
match
this is,
up
again,
to where
y'all,
we're
this
at.
is August.
Yeah, it's August. Assorted Crisis Events. Volume 2 right here. Highly recommend. Highly.
Oh boy, Exquisite Corpses.
Yeah,
That
this
should
is
be
the
ending. That should be the ending.
Yeah, because this is the cover for this one. This
Mhm.
is the cover of issue 13. So
Got you. I couldn't remember.
World's Finest Hardcover, Volume 9. That's dropping.
Those to me are not going to sell since now people know that they're going to release the
They're gonna release it
deluxe
as a bigger one.
version. So yeah,
That's-
people just gonna wait
yeah.
now. They're just gonna wait.
That's the one I want. Also the 5th trade for Feral, which by the way is the also I love how it's called Catching Strays.
Yeah. Oh my fuck you. I just caught that reference. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Do you know that speaking of, do you know that Stray Dogs is getting re-released as
Yes.
a hardcover?
And it's getting bought.
Oh.
And it's getting bought.
Yeah.
It's getting bought.
Catching Strays. Fuck you, see.
But I love that. Yeah. So basically, the reason why it's called Catching Strays is because it crosses. Because I mean, it basically tells you here. There's a crossover between Feral and the Stray Dogs series, which is pretty interesting. I likes that.
I'm still tripping that book is about to hit like 30 fucking issues. I did not expect that book to be that long. I was really not expecting that book. And props to Tony Fleeks and everyone else on that book. I was not expecting that book to last that long.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it did though. Also, yeah, that Alien versus Captain America is right there. If that's
and the 11 other people that read it.
And the 11.
Damn, Jazz.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wait a minute. I just noticed that.
What?
That's the We Want You with the fucking face hugger on his face. That is nasty.
Yeah, it's diabolical.
That is nasty. I didn't need you to blow that up. Fucking skin crawl. Ugh.
Sorry.
It was only 4 issues? Really?
Yeah. These don't run long.
Wait a
These
minute.
don't run long.
That said 2025. Ernie.
What?
That series already finished?
Where?
That book. It's already done?
Yeah. So the Captain America? The Alien versus Captain America? Yeah, I think it was good and finished.
I feel like we just talked about that book. I didn't realize that book came out and finished.
Oh, yeah, no, that motherfucker good and gone. I'm gonna close all those because I had so many fucking tabs open. Have you read this?
You.
The thing on the
I didn't know that's been done. What happened?
Have you read this? The thing on the doorstep. Dr.
No.
Fury Knight put me on this one. But
have
it's
not.
got a hardcover or not a hardcover, but it's got a trade coming out.
The thing on the doorstep. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah, this is one that Dr. Fury Knight put me on. Which is and her and I have similar tastes when it comes to like a lot of the horror stuff, like horror related shit. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a got. What was there was another one. Oh wait, this is another one. I'm not sure about this one, but
I'm
I haven't read
scared
it
to see
myself.
what that is.
Yeah, this is probably a Freaky Fool book. It's Leah Williams doing a book over at Ignition called Voyeur. I'm pretty sure it's not safe for work, most likely. Sexiest comic of the year. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
the sexiest comic of the year is finally collected. We promise this climax will be worth the wait. So yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's
it'll.
you
Yeah.
go ahead and back out on that one. Then. Jesus Christ.
But I like Leah
Jesus.
Williams. I like Leah. Leah does good work. Top work, I would dare say. You know what? I actually do want to pick this up. Dark Droids. This was this was a Star Wars crossover that happened like I think. God, has it been 2 years or almost 2 years?
You would know better than me.
But this was one where like basically, yeah, it's like what it says on the tin. The droids get into some businesses. Horror grips the Star Wars galaxy as corruption spreads from one droid to the next, causing chaos for both the Rebel Alliance and the Galactic Empire. Yeah, this storyline was wild. I didn't.
Okay.
I kind of stopped reading it kind of halfway through, like in the middle, but like I kind of came back to it a little bit later, and I enjoyed it. It was really good. We've also got this right here. This was actually an interesting story. Even though it was a little bit different. Yeah, this was the Christopher Priest Red Sonja, Red Sonja Reborn. This is one where it's not actually like Red Sonja proper. It's almost like an isekai. It's like an isekai because basically this woman gets kind of transported into being Red Sonja. Like she is kind of what happens. So it's a little bit different than what you might expect. And I think going down, Racer X, trade for Racer X. And then we got the Tokyo Ghost Black and White edition. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked that. I had it in single issues. But goddamn, if that book didn't seem like it just ran to the finish line at the end, like that book felt like that, and Seven to Eternity from Rick Remender. Both of those felt
they
like
kind of
you just rushed the fuck out of that ending. I almost got one of his books. I feel like you talked about it, but I could just be thinking about Ghost Pepper. There was one book Remender did recently called Napalm Lullaby. I saw that trade. I saw that trade yesterday when I was at the shop, and I was going to jump on it. And then I looked up online and saw what the ending was and got mad and put it right the fuck back down.
You know what? This is a manga, but this is actually one I was reading when I still had my Shonen Jump subscription. Dog's Red. It's actually a pretty interesting story. It's like a sports manga for anyone curious. It's about a guy who basically he's a figure skater. And he gets banned from figure skating because he's like, too intense and violent. And he ends up finding his place playing hockey. It's a pretty interesting story. I thought it was a really good one. But yeah, it's because this manga started like a while ago. I'm actually shocked it's only just now on 6, but I kind of want to get back to that one. It's pretty good shit.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's
a nice little piece for people to keep an eye out
right
for.
here. Half is more. Remember that was the one that no, we talked about it before. This is the one. It's the manga about being biracial.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't know. Wait, I didn't know it was a manga.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a regular ass comic. Okay.
No, I mean, yeah. So basically, it's about being a basically someone who's both Japanese and black.
Gotcha.
And this was the one that had everybody pissed off. This was the one that had like all the folks were pissed off about it.
Okay.
Because of the story that it told or whatever. But yeah, actually, this. I fuck with this. I fuck with this one. This is
okay. I gotta look that up there. I gotta look.
Yeah,
See,
let me just put that on there.
Oh, that's August. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, this is still August. We got time.
No, if it was out now, I said I'll probably go to the shop today and just snatch that and that dungeon crawler Carl you were talking about.
Oh, by the way, I finished the first volume.
I didn't know that motherfucker was gonna be that small either. When I saw it in the shop.
Yeah, because it's basically what they did. They took the webcomic, and it's like this one. This is the first 13 chapters.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
This is the first 13 chapters of the webcomic. I liked it a lot. I thought about doing a video about it, but I wasn't really sure like how I wanted to go about it. But what I love about it though is that this cat you see on the front,
Yeah, the something princess I saw on the back.
Yeah, Princess Donut. Yeah, she ain't shit. That cat ain't shit.
Oh wow! But somebody at the shop when I went to get it, they were like, "No." They told me to listen to the audiobook. Apparently, there's an audiobook of Dungeon Crawler Carl. They
Yes.
say is perfection. And no,
Yes.
Mike Manhattan Hattush did not finish. Only that chapter of Hattush is done. They're doing another part to it, another continuation.
What comic book site is that? Okay, so we are on League of Comic Geeks.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pull it back up so you can see. This is League of Comic Geeks. This is a place you can go. You can find out what comics are coming out. Now, right now, I have it set to only show me trades and hardcovers, but it will actually show you regular actually leave off variants and reprints. It'll actually show you like the regular issues. Like it'll show you like if you the default view will show you single issues first, and it'll show you like trades and shit at the bottom. Oh, by the way, Odin #4 comes out that week. Which, by the way, I kind of slick wanted to talk about that book today. I kind of want to wait and talk. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about it next week.
Yes, Dungeon Crawler Carl is getting a live action. Oh no, I think
yes,
it's getting an animated show.
Yes, I believe it might be getting both because honestly, that book is or that franchise is stupid popular. Like because when like
is
when I
it
first,
done?
I don't know. It might. I think. Oh, let's see. Is Dungeon?
I don't want to get another book where it's still going. I want to be able to get all of it.
It's not finished. It's not finished. It says author Matt Dinniman plans to end the main series at 10 books, with book 8, A Parade of Horribles, released. 2 more installments remain to conclude Carl and Donut's story. Books 9 and 10 are currently in development. But yes,
one thing Ernie can tell you, one thing Ernie forgot to mention when it comes to, and Los just said it as well, Warrior Fella. If you go to your LCS, ask your LCS if they use League of Comic Geeks, because a lot of comic shops are starting to use that website. So the reason I'm telling you to do that is because you can set your pull list and shit from that website, so you don't have to go in the shop to do any of that stuff. Just add that book to your pull list, and then you can just go in there, grab shit, and walk out.
Like case in point, some of y'all probably saw me do this while we were while we were like talking.
Yeah.
But some of y'all probably saw me click a button and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna click on this and blah 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 blah." And make so basically, like case in point, like right here, like the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer book that's coming out. Oh, excuse me. It's in my pull list because I clicked this button right here. So like this book is in my pull list, and my shop technically now kind of compound upon what Carter was talking about earlier. Some shops automatically sync with League of Comic Geeks. Some do not. So if you use this, make sure you talk to the people at your LCS. Make sure you ask them if they do use it, and if they don't, they can still update your pull using the website. That's what mine did. My shop, they don't use League of Comic Geeks because it requires them to use a very specific POS system, like a point of sale system that they don't want to use. And basically, it's also a much more expensive one. That's partially why. But they always tell me just to let them know to go to my League of Comic Geeks pull list to sync it, because if they go in, they have basically what it is, they just have to manually sync it as opposed to just automatically doing it. That's basically what the difference is. But like if I go hit up my shop, or if I call my dude at the shop, be like, "Hey, can you like update my shit?" And it's like boom, done. It's
I know your pull list is probably at the comic seller. Do you know if Comics and Collectibles use League of Comic Geeks?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do as well. But like I'll even show you guys here. This is what like this was my pull this week was G.I. Joe, Mum Ra the Ever Living, Something's Killing the Children. And one of the good things about this is, and here I'm gonna go back. What I love about this website is it always tells you when final order cutoff is. So final order cutoff is June the 29th for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So what final order cutoff is, in case nobody knows what that means, is the last day that your shop can order a book and guarantee that you get it. That's the last day, because that's basically when shops are like, all right, orders are in. Anything after, like, if you come in on June 30th, it's not to say your shop can't order the book for you still. It's just that your chances of getting it go down, especially if it's a book that's not, like, super popular. Like, if it's a very popular book, you probably don't even have to put it on your pull. But if you do want to put it on your pull, the more obscure the book is, the less likely you are to get it after. Yes, and highlight just right here. It is essential for variant covers. So, like, yes, if you are someone like myself, if you want to pick up, like, case in point, I think this was one of the covers. This was the cover that that I wanted. This one right here, because I thought it just looked kind of gangster. So, but my shop has me manually set on this one. Okay. And the David Nakayama joint, I'm getting that one too because I just like David. Yeah, I like David Nakayama, so yeah, just kind of is what it is. Yeah, we getting that one too. And then I want to take it a step further because Angel's FOC I think is a little bit further out. Boom, here we go. We got to put, so like right here, I want to pull the series. Boom, pull. It's done. It's done. Also, that David Nakayama right there, diabolical. He got this man out here. Got the David Boreanaz. Got the David Boreanaz on point like this. Got the forehead and everything. Diabolical.
Hey, bro, you gonna put some respect on Valentine, bro. You gonna put some respect on the Valentine cover, dog. Watch him out.
Also, wait. Also, I'm not gonna hold you. They don't have all of the covers fully readily available. I ain't gonna lie. This
now
right here,
that's a David Boreanaz motherfucking variant.
Man, look at this. Look, got the forehead perfect, bro. It's crazy.
You just want to ask him where Bones is looking at that variant.
Man, right? Right? Hey, where Bones at, pimp? Okay, why they got this man all sexy flexy now? Why is he all sexy flexy on the cover now? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. But no, I use this website religiously. I use this website all the time for everything. So I do recommend, if for whatever reason you are someone who wants to keep up with comics, you want to be able to keep up with what's hot, what's coming out, like case in point, if you wanted to see what was coming out this week, you can go to this website, click on the new comics thing, and boom, you see everything that's coming out. If you want to know what comes out next week, boom, hit that, go to the next side. Next week, you'll see Absolute Superman, Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and then you'll see Infernal Hulk.
I just saw a book.
Which one you see?
Ultimate Endgame number 5. Boy, this is it. That's it. Oh boy, it's gonna be a conversation for next week. I'm not even gonna. Nope. We're gonna get good vibes. Good
Very, very, very good vibes. So here's what we're gonna do. I didn't even mean to spend as much time as we did talking about half of this shit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read some super chats, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge because I'm hungry and need to go eat. We'll save questions and stuff from Discord, the chat, for next week. But what I will say is we got these honestly I can kind of go through pretty quick because one of them is kind of a no. Because I haven't started it yet. But the first one is from Highlight 915 with a 5. Says, any thoughts on If Destruction Be Our Lot? I think it's a refreshing concept. I'm enjoying it so far. So that book, I have not started reading it yet, but I am about to start reading it once I get caught up on a couple more things. I have I've got a few books right now that are that I've kind of been clearing to make way to read more shit. And That's next. That's one of the next ones. I've also been playing catch up because I'm behind on a lot of books too. But yeah, I do plan to read it, and it'll definitely be something I want to talk about when the time comes. John Battle with the 5. Man, first off, no, 61 months in the Blerd Club Gold Mine. Says sending good vibes to the community on this Father's Day weekend. We are leaders, teachers, and protectors. So have a great weekend, and this is very true. I do want to say, because I know we got some daddies in here. Look, to all my pappies out there. Hey, y'all do the work. Y'all do the work. Yeah, we are the silent sentinels.
And this is gonna make a lot of people mad. Single mothers are doing it all. That mean you too.
Yeah.
That mean you too.
Look, I ain't mad at you. If you got to do both,
Not at all.
if you got to do both, hey. Look, I was raised by a single mother. So look, please believe. And then we also got, last but certainly not least, we got the homie, the big dog, the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., Argus, the DEO.
I'm not gonna put you as director of hand because I feel like I'm gonna have some words to say next Saturday about this Ultimate Endgame. But yeah, top dog, Gearless Mo, the champion himself of Megalobox with the max damage with 99.99, saying just showing my support for the content and the community. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We love to see it. We got him. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you for that. By the way, Gearless, I'm gonna hit you up here in a little bit because I got a proposition for you, and we're gonna nothing crazy. So this is what's up. I want you guys to first and foremost go read some books. Go read some comics. We've talked about a great deal of comics today. We've been telling you about the stuff that we're looking forward to, the stuff that we're checking out. There's a lot of really good books out there, a lot of really good reads, some fantastic stories that are being told, and a lot of which a lot of people don't know about. So I implore you to go do that. I also implore you, and I haven't been really good about this lately, even though I went out of my way to set this shit up. But here's what I need from you guys. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to subscribe. I need you to hit that bell to stay notified. Also, and this is very incredibly important. I think I pulled this up earlier, but once this goes to VOD, once the stream is no longer live, I need you guys to come back to the stream, and I need you to use your hype. You can't use hype on live streams while they're live, but once they are no longer live, you most certainly can. You have to do it on mobile. I don't think it's available on desktop, but you have to do it on mobile. And you just come back, you get on your phone, swipe the comments to the left, and it'll pull up the thing, and you just boom, do it. I think you can hype for the free 99 3 times in a given week, and it resets every Monday. To my understanding, every Monday at midnight. If memory serves me correctly. I actually saved this because it's also a very useful thing to have. But yes, you can you hype 3 videos per week at no cost. Yeah, allowance resets every Monday, basically, and it helps boost those videos up in the YouTube leaderboard versus everything else. So, like, if you ever see, like, a channel that you just mysteriously start seeing videos with this channel, like, a lot, and you're like, man, I've never heard of this before. That's probably why, because people hype the fuck out of it. So I need y'all to do that for me. Help get these videos out to more people, and help us take care of business. Also, other thing that I wanted to address, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, don't forget, we have something special on the horizon coming up. Don't forget that your boy will be hanging out I will be at LoreCon. I'll be at LoreCon coming up. This will be in Durham, North Carolina, September 26th through the 27th. You can go to the website. I'll try and make sure that it is in. I don't know if it's in the description for this video, but I'll try to remember to put it in there. But basically, go do that. It'll be the closest thing you're ever going to get to a Blerd meetup, and this is also going to be the first official convention for Blerd.com. So I will be your resident lore keeper at the convention. It'll probably be way too hot to be wearing a goddamn robe, so I will not be wearing any fucking robes or anything. Are we gonna do some reviews of Supergirl 2026? Probably. I mean, I'm gonna go see
That's
it
on
next
you
week.
if you want to do it. Oh, okay.
I was thinking about saving it for Nerds of Culture, but I mean, I'm sure we're probably gonna wind up talking about it regardless on here anyway. So why not? We got a lot. That's gonna be going on. Hell, there's a high chance that we might even take off next week. There's a not less than 0 chance that we might take off next week, so it won't even fucking matter. But that said, I'll be there. It's gonna be really cool. It'll be a lot cooler with y'all there too. What else we got? Let's see. Yes, hype is the new meta. Yes, is the new meta. It's a basically you still want it. The like button is king, but the hype button is queen. So you know how you got to do that. You know how you got to treat that. Let's see here. Was it left a big oh, you know what? I tell you what. This is something that I kind of really don't want to hang around for this, but I tell you what. I can answer this real quick and tell you how I feel about it because it's for one, it's terrible and not good. This is the whole deal with Earth's Mightiest Mutants. So Weird Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant trade paperback has just been revealed for the September solicits. By the way, artist Jonathan, I'm gonna fuck up their name. Is it Glapon or Glapion?
Glapion, I'd say
Glapion. We'll go with that one. Either way, Jonathan hasn't been paid by Marvel for 5 issues since the layoffs. That's diabolical because
Greg Capullo went off. I remember that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking crazy. That's the case because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yep.
There's no excuse for it. There's absolutely no excuse. The fact that he has not been paid, I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody fucked up. And I don't know if there has been an answer. I don't know if anyone has answered for this yet. If they have, good on them. And yeah, and this is I did see this because I hadn't really been following this situation, mostly because I think it's only been like unfolding on Twitter, and I'm not on Twitter anymore. But I see here that apparently Jonathan said that despite turning the work in before the deadline's given, 5 covers inked in the middle of drawing and inking my own book, Unreal. But yeah, basically, Greg Capullo lit him up, and yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't like the vibes. I don't like the vibes. It's terrible. But on that note, let's get on out of here because I gotta go eat. I'm getting dizzy from having not eaten anything. Your boy got to get his meal in. I know it looks like I haven't missed any, but trust me, I have. I got nothing else to add. Carter, you got anything you want to share?
I got some more book reading to do. I got to catch up on everything.
Also, you know what? I do have one thing to add. Keep your eyes peeled this week. The interview I had with Kelly Thompson will come out this week. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to try and have it out by like Tuesday or Wednesday. I still got to edit it. I got to finish editing on that one and fix a mistake I made when not switching the cameras because I was just too busy listening to Kelly talk and not paying attention to what the fuck I was doing. But yeah, we got that on the horizon, and there's also a Uncanny X-Men video that's gonna be coming out here pretty soon because I started reading some of the X-Men stuff again now that I've taken my break from it. And also because apparently those are the videos people give a fuck about the most still to this day. So I went back to reading it, and now I'm gonna make it y'all's problem. But with that said, for Carter Presents, and also to the Blerd family and continuity, the Blerd continuum. I am the Blerd Without Fear, and Central City.
We coming for you, nigga.